dummy.
That nigga said, man, my computer crashed. Like, what you mean, damn?
Told us a week later.
But then,
three laptops.
And he was like, man, I done burnt up 4 laptops. Like, nigga, why you didn't call us on that?
The first one.
But look, what was crazy was when you was like, well, what you was doing? Oh, well, see, I was on Forex, and then I was drop shipping, and then I was watching, I was playing the video game, and then I was uploading the episode, and nigga, that's why that bitch crashed. That nigga
sitting in the living room with smoke coming out of the back.
My boy was doing 274 things.
Fan been on just.
But that's one thing I do admire about us, though. We do try to figure it out. And G-Boss be over that bitch burning up laptops, unbeknownst to us. And and then like what's crazy was the nigga was just gonna sit over there and just let it be burnt up. I'm like, Daz, we can fix. Nah, man, I needed a break.
That was the law's way of saying I don't need to do this.
One thing I learned, that nigga will justify his. You know what? I needed a break anyway. That was, I'm just gonna sit for 2 weeks. Nigga, no, we finna get this bitch fixed now.
You got a show tomorrow.
Hell yeah, we got shit to do. We'll get it fixed now. I made the phone call like, hey man, let's get. We got that thing operating. Swiftly.
That gaming book you was talking about.
That's a funny ass young man right there.
Yeah, but
you should have a super gaming book now, though, right? Yeah. Okay. It's super gaming.
Yeah, that thing should be moving very swiftly at this point.
Yeah, it's like if you took it to who I think you took it to, yeah, that might get you sweet.
Yeah, he took good care of him though.
Get you sweet quickly. That should be amazing how them niggas be knowing how to do that shit though.
Man, that boy can do damn near
anything. That shit be
and when you just look at it, you be like, you the dumbest nigga in the world.
Yeah.
Until he figures until he can do that.
All right, here you go.
We were talking about something when I was over there getting my laptop fixed, and he was like, I think I was talking about a man cave, but I told him I ain't got no room. I was like, I thought about it. I wish I had a shed. He was like, we can do it.
Yeah, we can make
I can put you some plumbing back there and everything. I was like, you ever did it? He's like, no, but I figured out.
And you can't help but to believe it based off the shit he did for you.
Nigga gonna flush the toilet out there, bitch gonna back up in his house.
No bell gonna ring. Ding dong.
Oh, hold on, let me just tweak that.
Some niggas I just trust to do that shit.
Like, that man made his own can, like, put it in like a little mini refrigerator.
Cuz built half of my fence. Cause like when I got my house built, they wasn't supposed to put a fence up, but they started it. Cheap motherfuckers like, well, the budget only calls for this. Like 3/4 of my fence at the back wasn't there. Right. So cuz came put the rest of that shit up.
I gotta find me a fence person.
Spend the money.
Obviously.
Spend the money.
Cuz ain't the easiest to get no.
Hell no. And Cuz was convenient. He was like, you know what I'm saying? He was our Walmart.
Cuz looked out because it was an emergency. Nigga had took the goddamn fuse out my damn electrical box.
Yeah,
we was Cuz
get
college.
Fried over there.
Basically, we was Cuz college. Cuz
came out that bitch in the rain.
I'm telling you, Cuz
give me a towel, Cuz.
Cuz had me sweet in the dorm. Me and Mark had a mean speaker system in the dorm. I'm like, well, cuz I don't want the nigga music playing in my room at night. Like how I get. Oh, you don't want that? You using that alarm clock? I'm like, nah, not really. That nigga took that bitch apart, took the AM FM button, sliced the wire off. That was the speaker was hanging on the wire. He sliced the wire, took it loose, did something, tied it to that switch, taped it back up, did something, put it on the wall, and said, push that button right there. I clicked that bitch, the speaker cut off. I said, man, this nigga here, goddamn.
No schooling.
MacGyver, goddamn.
This nigga here so crazy. He self-taught it, so he said when he was little, he just used to take everything apart and try to put it back together. And that's how he learned.
Look at it.
Say he get in trouble pulling apart everything. Computers, TVs.
All right, I got it.
Say that nigga.
But I tried that shit with a toy machine gun. That bitch ain't never rattled since.
Well, it's probably the materials that shit was made with. Probably wasn't meant to go back together.
Probably was, but
it probably wasn't number $3 to begin with.
Yeah, that bitch never again.
And I can't even put a goddamn office desk together fully.
Oh man,
you got to know who to call.
I know now, but goddamn, I was struggling.
Now that's one thing I can't put shit together, but I know who to call for everything that I need. Just depending on who it is.
I can do the simple one.
And stock shit coming in. It'd be a whole bedroom suit. The box gonna be about this goddamn big.
Well, you needed me a lot that last thing we put together.
Hell yeah, nigga had a jungle gym with a bed on top.
Nigga put that bitch up upside down.
Call me next time you need that kind of shit. I can do that kind of shit.
Oh, you want to take? Okay, well, you got great competition.
No, I
you
don't.
got competition.
You got it.
Nope.
G-Boss
gracefully.
G-Boss
don't let that nigga listen to
brakes on.
That nigga
he gonna be mad.
He liked doing that shit. Just give him some bill. He gonna do it. But here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Joe.
I'm Todd.
I'm Scooter.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 220. Yes, 220 episodes. This thing just keep on rolling. You
Hey,
dig?
you hooted. You talking about some scooter.
I told you I changed each week, man. I'm two different people.
I just thought
I
about
thought you
it.
just
Made me
told Cheeto
mad.
you were back.
That's cool.
It just made me mad. I heard it late in the.
And when I told Cheeto I was back, it was the not caring about shit. The name wasn't really about that.
Well, that's hooted anyway, y'all.
It was not caring about shit.
I can't keep
Like
up.
I don't care about this right here.
I'm Joe. I can't get right. Each week it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm multiple niggas.
Well, we back, man.
Multiple niggas at multiple times.
You know what I'm saying? B? Depending on what time the pod start.
Oh, I see what you did with that. Okay, I could get
smooth.
that. But man, we back in this thing, man. This Sunday, you know what we do, man. It's pod day. Where we at with the hoop?
Happy belated birthday, man. I know that I was wondering if you was a little sad because I gave Ken Garrett a pre-happy birthday before his birthday. I didn't give you one. You know,
I'm used to the way y'all
he
treat
was a
me,
little
man.
sad. He cried a little bit in the car. It's okay though, man. But happy birthday,
But you
man.
made
Happy
up for it with a
belated.
gift, and I appreciate
I
that.
come bearing gifts, man. I try to come bearing gifts.
Thank
man.
you.
Give you your habits, Todd. I know I ain't came bearing no gift for you, but you need a habit. Once you get a habit,
Right. Get
I
that
bring
nigga
you-
some Skittles.
I'm not
I ain't giving you those Skittles.
Nigga, I'm bringing you your habit.
Todd easy now. You ain't got to get no bottles of liquor or nothing. Just get that nigga some Skittles.
Get that nigga one
A
Easter
Dollar
basket.
General. A Dollar
Get
General.
that nigga some gummy
Get
worms.
him an Easter basket. He good. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga Easter basket.
Right.
Say that nigga want an Easter basket.
Easter basket.
Nigga go eat that Canterbury egg.
That caramel in the middle be straight.
Yeah.
Now that's wild to eat that chocolate with the cream on the side. You tripping?
No,
Oh,
Cream on the side.
whoa.
That's what the Canterbury egg.
Cadbury.
You do.
Oh God,
Yeah.
okay. What I
whole
say?
new name.
Canterbury.
Figure out how to spell that, man. The
Canterbury.
Canterbury.
I don't know what that is.
Fuck y'all.
Oh man, but happy belated birthday, man.
Thank
Happy
you,
belated
thank
birthday. Week been cool, man. Went out to with my boy for the golf event for the what was it called?
Saw young boy on the back nine.
For Alabama.
For Alabama. But it was basically an event to raise some money for some kids to get into golf.
That swing look good now,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
I
my
wanted
boy
to
coming
commend
along
you.
pretty
Like
right.
I talk a lot of shit, but when you put that clip on that swing, I was like, oh my boy, hey, practice coming up.
I ain't half bad. I think.
I'm glad I was there though, because I got to see the ones that wasn't. So
So it's like when you post that picture. Okay,
Social
got you.
media. What am I saying about social media? You don't put the practice on there.
but nah, my boy swing is better, but that shit just funny just seeing them out there doing that shit. Shit look cool, man. Los, I'm definitely gonna come to the next one when they have it and I'm gonna actually play. If I'm not shooting, I went to shoot it. It was pretty cool to shoot that, man. But I told him I top golf on regular golf, so the next one probably gonna be at Top Golf. And that's cool because I wouldn't mind seeing some kids get into golfing and can't get right was hating because they had a young lady up there telling us about how much Tiger Woods influenced her to play golf. And remember, he always say Tiger Woods ain't influenced no black kid.
No, you did say that. You did.
No.
Oh.
He didn't. That when it was somebody that was prominent, come from a prominent family telling their sad story. I was like, that ain't how your life went. Like, from the suburbs.
But it wasn't a sad story though.
Well, without
just was-
this program, I wouldn't have been able to play. You would have been able to play.
See out that line?
No.
She was doing a little politics.
But even being on there though, and you know that's well, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you good. Go ahead. Say what you got to
But
say. Because I don't know about it like that.
Cool event. I was proud to be a part of it. Sponsored by Shepherd Harris and Associates.
Sponsorships ain't come cheap.
Nah, not cheap at all.
Yeah.
Shit. But it was cool to be out there. The only thing I didn't like about it that it's for like black kids. It's for us. It was mostly white people. Yeah, it was maybe us and one other group that was black.
But and this no knock. This just asking the question: is it because maybe the marketing is not reaching the kids that we're trying to target? Because I can imagine like kids not probably would go, but they might didn't even know about it.
No. This wasn't a
This
kids
was adults.
event. It
This
was
was
a
a
charity
investment
event.
fee.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it wasn't for the
gotcha.
kids. This
Gotcha.
to
Like
get
see
them
black men come
Oh,
in
well,
and
nah,
donate.
yeah. Never mind.
I
see
take
why
their
they-
money. Yeah, you bring the money,
Nigga
but
be guilty to the
get
motherfucker.
the black kids
Let me get it back for what my granddaddy did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
what
mean,
you
I like
want.
that too, though. But I
I'm
want to
just
see
talking
more.
shit. I'm just playing.
Yeah,
That was
yeah. I want to see more. But
All right, man, you can shut up now. It's still my week. But my week is over. It was cool. It was work. But how was your week, Todd? You forgot who week it was.
yeah.
Nah, man. Work week. Went back to work this week. Got out with the fam yesterday a little bit, man. Just basically tired of sitting in the house. You work from home. You've been off for the last couple of weeks, so decided to get up. Going to look at a couple of residents. Took them out to eat. Had ice cream.
Hey, man, that pizza was pizza last week, too.
I told you.
That pizza was
I
fucking
told you.
That's the same one.
Yeah.
That's a piece of that
It
one.
was pretty good.
They know how to put some cheese on some bread.
Yeah,
That's
they
basically
did.
what it was.
Hey,
It wasn't
listen.
even the real pizza. It was
Listen.
goddamn-
But you got to get that sauce.
Listen.
Get an
Gotta get
extra
the
one
sauce.
next time.
Yeah, the sauce.
Yeah, the sauce.
We got the sauce, right?
Yeah, we got the
yeah,
sauce.
that was pretty good. But while we was there, I wanted to think about this. When we was sitting there, like somebody had asked, they was like basically like they wanted like the cheese stick, the cheese bread.
Yeah.
They wanted it to have pepperoni on it.
So a pizza.
Tom said, "Who did that's a pizza?" That nigga said, "No, well, not really." And he went into
It's
his.
cheesy bread with pepperoni because they don't have sauce on it.
But you dip it in the sauce.
But it ain't pizza though. That's cheesy bread, man. Cheesy
No.
bread. Yeah, pizza. The pizza have the sauce.
And this place pizza don't have the sauce.
yeah.
I get it. So
They
that's
give you
why I
sauce
said
on the
it's just like a
side.
big cheesy bread, basically, with toppings. Pizza gotta have sauce, goddammit. Otherwise, it's just the cheesy bread from Papa John.
Todd said, "Todd, look." That nigga said, "Nigga, that's pizza." Who that?
No, it's breadsticks, nigga. It's breadsticks with
I
toppings.
told.
That nigga said the only thing about the cheese stick, I just wish they could have pepperoni on it.
Hey,
Nigga, that's pizza. Who that?
you gotta be careful when you shake that nigga. He had bad shit.
Oh no, you ain't gotta be
Okay,
careful. I'm going.
so we're at the brewery,
Okay.
and it say whoever brewery, and it say
Yeah.
locally brewed, everything they got. And my man asked them, could he
Cup
get a
for
Wooford?
Corona.
Nigga said, "Hey, y'all got Wooford?" She said, "Oh no, we brew our own." So y'all ain't got Crown or nothing like that. No, we brew our own.
We're on. We have our own.
and they shouldn't have.
Now that is true.
That
My
shit
boy
was
said that
terrible.
shit.
It was bad.
was
He
terrible.
did the same thing to me. I told him it was gonna be bad.
Well, no, I was the one to ask that question. Todd actually asked that question this time.
What?
About the do they not have those other liquors? And I was like, no, it's the brewery.
No. Todd was over yonder. Todd was over yonder.
Didn't even go to the bar.
It was me and you standing there.
I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice. We did that before.
Who did you did at the thing? You did. So you didn't ask that lady if they had Wooford?
No.
Who did you did? And she said we brew our own.
So y'all shit trash.
See,
Don't do it. Y'all shit trash. I don't know what that was though, but that shit
distill
was trash.
our own. My bad.
This still, yeah.
Yeah, that shit was trash. They
It was bad, but you asked for Wooford.
Man, that was a previous story.
No, it wasn't. You literally, and I thought I remember writing it down right then and there because I remember Can't Get Right said you did the same thing.
Nah, man, that's an old story.
Remember he said he learned from his mistakes. Now, you tell me one time, I ain't gonna do it again. He went right in that bitch and did it.
Most breweries only sell those.
I learned that a long time ago. That's why I ain't do it again.
Well, yeah.
I was just telling our listeners that you might not know. You already know, supposedly.
And according to you, most of them be trash. So I need to go and ask for Woodford.
Yeah, it's hard to get liquor, right? Why you think these liquor companies been doing this shit since 1893 and shit? You can't just start off making liquor.
I would get Grace to make it.
Yeah, I can figure it out.
With the Popeye's chicken sandwich.
So far, it's been working. You might can do that shit. I need to find out for real. Save some money. Goddamn.
I ain't gonna have her going to jail for bootlegging. That's crazy.
Moonshine. You can make moonshine.
No, you
pizza that
can't.
y'all-
Oh, I don't even know the moonshine rules. It wasn't.
The pizza that you and Grace did get, how was that pizza?
It was pretty good, man. I liked it. I forgot what she had. I know I had
Margarita?
I had a meatloaf. She did have a margarita. I will be fair. It's not the best later. If you got to eat that shit immediately.
With all that
can see
bread, I can
all
see
that
that.
bread shit probably soak up in there, and that you can't duplicate that bitch.
It's amazing immediately. Later, it's still cool, but it's a little soft or crunchy,
That
depending
nigga
on how you want it.
disappeared on our
Man, that
man,
nigga
when he got his shit.
Nigga got one slice. Nigga knew it.
I said,
why
who
don't
the-
you get some more?
That shit ain't gonna be like that.
But more than 3 slices is a lot.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
That's
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah,
I don't know how you get the whole goddamn box.
Yeah, no, that's
No,
that's
but I
maniac-ish.
don't eat it by myself. I eat it with the girl. So,
You had
but that
6
shit,
leftover pieces.
man. But
Damn,
that shit good as
Eating
fuck.
a
though.
whole piece of God. Damn.
I could eat a whole Marco's piece.
I can't eat a whole one of them.
Not that shit, but Marco's a Papa John.
Well, I mean, but this is the pizza we're currently talking about.
Yeah.
Though.
Well, you say just eating a whole pizza.
No,
You was
this
generalizing.
currently pizza. That we're
I think I
currently
was
talking about.
understand.
Yeah,
I
with
got
all
you.
that bread, like we've been talking about for 12 minutes.
Dummy.
Well, man, yeah, that was my week, man. Pretty dope weekend. Probably go out, look at some more residents today.
Welcome back to regular life, man.
Man, we getting back to 100%. I can't wait till the 10th of April though. That's when I go back to the doctor. As soon as you give me the green light, all bad shit, I'm coming.
Like what?
You gonna be like, you healthy, but I need you to sit down.
I'm gonna start
drinking.
drinking y'all Wolford. Y'all don't seem to be,
The
you know.
devil's party.
Yeah, I'm coming to y'all party with that shit and all that.
My nigga.
Tell you, I'm
At least get your honey, man. Ain't gotta be
Yeah,
Wolford, 'cause
yeah,
I know you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
like
Get your
it.
honey
I
back.
already got a big thing of that shit from my Mardi Gras left over. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with that, but I'm gonna.
I wish I
partake
could have
in
some
a-
liquor from Mardi Gras that was left over.
Man,
Shit don't last.
I'm gonna take a picture of that bitch down there still full, because it was just me drinking it. So
You ain't offer me none. That's fucked up.
I didn't get it till late when I saw you. Don't
Okay.
see? Of course you could have had some. You know,
I
even though
wouldn't
you
have.
don't like it, but
I wouldn't have.
Yeah,
But I mean, for Mardi
For Mardi
Gras,
Gras,
I
you just be
would have. I
drinking shit.
probably
It don't be
would.
mad.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
yeah. But
It's like having a hand
that was
grenade.
my week, man. Joe, what about you, bro?
Pretty much already said it. Happy
Pretty much,
birthday,
yeah.
Stock.
Yeah, shout out
appreciate
Stock,
it.
man. Happy birthday, bro.
Golf tournament, extra dope. First time playing, first tournament. Definitely won't be the last. It's really just drinking beer and liquor with your friends. And walking and riding in a golf cart. It ain't
Were you behind the wheel of the motherfucking dog?
room.
They gave me one.
I had
This
that
my
2-cylinder, though.
It's my first time
bit was
remembering how to
slow.
drive.
that be was creeping.
Your go kart was slow.
Yeah. That bitch battery was low as
You
fuck.
might have well walked it. Well, you got to carry that big ass bag, dog.
Yeah.
I ain't never understood why niggas don't get a cart.
Well,
Do they cost a lot?
yeah, it costs more. But it's weird. You got to be a member to not get a cart.
To not.
To not get
So
a
if
cart.
Oh, but if you're not a member, they make you get a cart.
They make you
That
get a
kind of
cart.
makes sense
That-
because they probably
you don't
making
understand.
membership fees off
Yeah.
that.
So,
I'm finna go sign up, man, because I'm telling you, I got the driving range and the putting range right there.
you've been saying it, and you stay on
You
the
live
nice
on the
ass
golf
Where my
course.
clubs?
Live on one.
Shit, Edwin Wise, PJ Super.
Nigga, you gave me some clubs.
I got most of your clubs. You just need a drive and a putter, and you good.
You niggas
Shit,
say I
that's
got
the only
most
ones.
of them.
That's the only ones he gonna use right
all
now.
your shit,
I
dog.
gotta get
all
them
he gonna
reside.
use.
Man, I'm finna give me some club. Watch this, nigga. Give me about a year and a half.
Tiger
God
Woods,
damn
y'all.
It's gonna take me a minute, but I'm talking about
Yeah, I
to
don't
be
think
good.
the
Now, I'll be,
bitches-
yeah.
I'm talking about go out there, but it's
nah,
fun
nah.
being bad.
It's the summer now, so
It's fun
time to
being
join.
bad.
It's fun being bad. I had a blast. Don't know what I shot.
After a while, you did say you were tired of hitting the balls, though.
Oh yeah, I quit that shit.
Now it'd be too long. I don't want to go play like 3 holes or 3 rounds or some shit.
Nine is cool. Nine is cool.
Nine,
But that
yeah.
18, I said, man, let's
You'll be
go
out that
in.
bitch all day.
No, we literally was out that bitch all day. I think I got there like 2 and maybe left about 9 or 10.
What your skulls were looking like, Joe?
Trash.
Nigga ain't even keep score.
Hell nah,
Let's
fuck
just
that.
get it in the hole.
Yeah. I haven't been in take 6, 8. Damn.
19
We'll worry about
under
that
par.
later.
Just whoever make it in the last shot to win. That's
And a lot of
basically
them, I just picked it up, man. Come on, let's go. Let's go to the big one.
good enough. I'm close enough.
Nigga goddamn quadruple bogey.
Nigga, I lost about 16 balls out the hole. Just go. But that was my week, though. What about you, Stock?
Cool little week, man. Wasn't nothing to it. I told y'all what we did after the pizza. The pizza was good pizza. Whatever. Uncle what?
Uncle G's?
Uncle G.
Yeah, that was pretty good. We went and had a little quick fellowship. That was dope.
Y'all made sure I couldn't come.
Birthday was
We didn't know
Tuesday.
you couldn't come.
Shout out to people who did all the birthday wishes, man. It's always dope to see people show you love on your birthday, man. Got you thinking about damn, nigga, almost close to the big birthday.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, bro.
Big slap.
Yeah, this nigga here.
Big hand so crazy. Little dang so
That
crazy.
nigga love that big ass hand on my boy.
That shit be heavy too.
I went to Mobile.
It just sounds
You know
like
my
that.
man injured, man. You gonna hurt him.
No, you shaking up everything. So it ain't no.
So
you
keep
know,
it fresh.
Keep it moving. You should,
Nigga
Reset that nigga.
reset that shit. Refresh that nigga body, goddamn.
Hard reset.
how you hit the side? Yeah.
But went to Mobile, had to go to Mobile again for another funeral.
Condolences.
Yeah, just took a little quick drive, me and Mom's down there. Got to kick it with Sel and them. I hadn't been around, like we hadn't kicked it in a while. Like me, Sel, Big Mike, Jason, Sel, older brother. It was cool just shooting the shit. Shout out to Sel. He's starting to get his podcast off the ground. It was dope. Sitting in there, seeing his setup. Had a good grand time down there. And it made me just think about some stuff like, just being in Mobile, seeing the scene, it just made me think about appreciate what you have and never really take what you have for granted, because there's a lot of people that look at what you have and that might be the measure of where they're trying to strive to get to. So, just appreciate what you got. Sometimes it's easy to take what you got and what you have for granted, especially when you've had it for a while.
Right.
Whether that be, material stuff, relationship stuff,
who
whatever.
Just ain't got his. Everybody got a MacBook here. I would have never thought I'd had.
Sel said that. Then he said, "Man, them niggas be sitting at the table with computers." look, he got me on his live too. He was like, because when I came in, he was like, "Oh shit, stocking on. Let me
straighten up.
This nigga speaks with the perfect posture on his podcast, y'all." So like, it was just funny though, just laughing at that shit, man, and kicking it with your people that you don't get to see a lot. So that was dope, man. So yeah. There we go.
I wish Sel the best. Good nigga.
Y'all ever been talking to your homeboy? I text my homeboy the other day just checking in on him, and it was like the craziest manly conversation, unmanly conversation, or however you want to put it. I was like, man, what you got?
Still confused on which one it was.
I was like, man, what you got going? He was like, man, I'm over here giving the baby a bath. He like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm over here folding towels.
Man, hell yeah.
And I was like, damn. I like great granddaddy rolling in the grave on our head. These sorry niggas
taking the women's role.
Yeah.
Folded towels.
I was folding clothes. This nigga goddamn giving the baby a bath. It's like, man, look.
23 ass men.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit, man. You liable to call me. I'm watching Taylor House and shit.
I don't get to do it that often. I don't want, I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, nigga
act like he do it every day. I don't. I was just doing it that particular time. I don't want to take. You get all the glory.
You
Dummy.
I just assist, huh?
Just there.
Just do it when you can.
Oh, you do all the laundry now, huh?
Y'all get me in
Nigga
trouble.
fold clothes one time. He think he the fold clothes master.
Might as well, goddamn shit. Let they take their trash out one good time. Right. And I had to do it all week.
Did that shit in
Nigga
5
act like
years.
you don't exist around that bitch sometime. But are we dating the same guy?
Whoa.
There's a Facebook group.
Are you?
Dummy.
I'm reading the caption. Okay. It's a Facebook group that's aiming to empower and protect women. Basically, the group is a group where women can come together and say, are we dating the same guy?
Wow.
Some of them gonna go there just to date the same guy.
Yeah. Just to make sure.
Yeah. No, we not dating the same guy. Wink, wink. Yeah, inshallah.
Some of them don't give a fuck. They want to date the same guy. They make it easier.
Yeah. Hey, y'all joining the man
They
group
see
like
that vacation he took you on in the bag?
Are y'all joining a man group like that?
Man.
Are we dating the same woman?
No.
Hell no. 9 times out of 10, nigga might know.
It ain't gonna be the name of it.
Bro, you keep it through the week.
Chick?
You keep on the week. I get on the weekend.
Yeah, we
Shit. Be like, okay, that's what she expensive. Girl. You can have it. Yeah, that's what she
They
expensive.
can talk like the girls want to be in there. The women on there be like, shit, I don't want to suck your dick during the week. You do that. Or not do that. It just depends.
Women, that's a weird group to be
Dummy.
in. But I guess, I don't know. Who knows?
Man, they be knowing.
Women neighborhood watch.
Hell they know.
They be knowing.
Man,
I ain't gonna
bro.
snitch, but they be knowing certain shit ain't adding up.
Some of them don't care.
No, they don't.
Most of them don't care.
But the ones in that group probably care. They might.
Are we living in the times where people feel like you don't care? I'm gonna tell you one thing that's
I know who it might say.
But also in the times we in, a lot of women might lie about
Y'all
that
heard
shit.
Ayala Van Zandt? I don't know if I say her name right.
Definitely did.
And she was like,
Tag team champ.
well, look at me, it's cool. He got to get him a younger girl because I don't be wanting. I'm old. I don't want to do all of that. She was.
Who
fine
said
with
that?
it. Ayana Van
Fix
Zandt
My
or
Life?
something. The Fix My Life lady.
Oh.
Who they be listening to?
She and they didn't listen?
Well, she just said it like a day or two
you know
ago.
that shit probably only got circulated about 2 times, and then they rallied against and they blocked it and reported it probably.
What's that mess ass shit? Spiritual world? They ain't
on
repost
that
that shit. No, they ain't gonna repost.
But it's crazy because, and it's simple. We always said, women, y'all are we are outnumbered. Men are outnumbered. So it's only some of y'all gonna be sharing niggas the rest of y'all life. It's just a fact, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's a lot of women and 10 to 1. 10 good women to 1 good man.
I want to say good.
Well, what they on their level, at their level that they are willing to date.
Try to tell y'all a long time, niggas figure that shit out, man.
And it's simple because we didn't notice that shit at the job. We was trying to find people for certain jobs, and only women were qualified for it because they outnumber the male so much.
But they gotta,
That goes to everything.
they gotta change.
They do.
They gotta change the way they. I mean, I get why they change how they do promotional structure, but some of that shit a little warped too.
It is, but I also, me being a male looking at it, I ain't have no males to pick either.
No, I get it, but it's because of the tool you got to use to pick them.
No. It's just me looking at who's qualified. Not all of these.
What do you call them qualified?
What I think is qualified. Not with that. Not theirs.
So it's your like
based off me.
get rid of
Yeah.
the criteria and awards and all of that shit.
Yeah, when they come to you and they be like, "Do you think this person is qualified?" It's just strictly my opinion on what I think of this person and being qualified.
Yeah,
it
but-
ain't me personally, I'm not gonna base it on your awards, your packs.
But I'm saying, for them to ask you about that person, they had to meet those criteria. Right?
No. They didn't ask me about a particular person. They just asked me, "Who do you think is qualified?" Like, tell me who.
Gotcha. They going
I
now.
couldn't
That's
pick
cool
no-
if they go back to that.
And I couldn't pick nobody because it was very few males that was qualified.
Kind of niggas you. I know a good nigga upstairs, goddamn. Like, look.
Because it wasn't that. It was something within.
See?
It was something within. Like it's something within the TSC as a whole.
Well, nigga, change the rules, nigga.
That's different.
Are you in charge of the girls or not?
That's different.
Hey, man, I don't like niggas. Like, nigga, they can't put me in that. Matter of fact, I got a homeboy. He ain't never worked in that bitch. But that nigga would be good.
leadership skills.
I don't watch this nigga work good. Yeah. Give it to him.
Do he come every day and can he learn? Can you teach him the spot?
That be the problem, man. They be having people in positions who's really
But I
technical,
would think, though,
but they don't have no creative. They don't know how to work with people. They don't know how to be
And I ain't
creative.
gonna lie. In 2023 is hard.
I believe it.
It's real hard in 2020. Niggas don't really want to work no more, man.
They don't.
But
but they
But
don't.
at the same time, I don't think women get along better than guys get along with other guys.
they don't.
I had
Why
that.
you think you got so
I
many
had that.
friends?
I had that conversation
They
with
don't.
somebody.
But that's why when you get a good guy, like in any of those, he be good. Most times. He'll be good.
I had a conversation with
Less
somebody about that.
attitude. You coming in there even kill most of the time.
Right.
I've
You-
heard
you-
women
you
say they
on
don't
the
like
bottom
women
line.
supervising.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And as a dude, I love women supervising.
Right.
Hey, you took your baby to the park today.
I can see why too though.
Women normally have less of an attitude. This might
Towards
sound
men.
crazy
Towards
with men than, or
And
they
I hear
have
that.
less of an attitude with men
I hear that often too.
than other women.
I hear that too from women. I'll be like, I never had like, hey, you go over here, she's the big bad wolf, or over here, she's the big bad wolf. And I ain't had no problems with neither one of them. But y'all,
Yeah, but y'all don't get along.
they like men. No, they just like people who straightforward.
No,
Don't be petty.
There's no
Yeah, we just-
competition now. There's no competition.
Right.
You know,
We hear
your
what they
clothes,
say.
your shoes.
You hear what they say? Hey, I need you to get this out by this time. Okay,
Okay,
cool.
That's it.
She came over my desk with whole attitude.
asked me to
She
do
didn't talk
something.
to nobody else like that.
She came and asked
No,
me
she
to
told me the same
make
thing.
sure I'm
Yeah.
available. This is your job.
literally here.
Fuck is you talking about? Get out my face with this shit. But
That's
I'm
why
like,
y'all
oh,
need a women on y'all podcast.
But I
to
feed
break up
into
this
it. I'm like,
male
oh,
shit.
for real?
No, I
Damn.
don't.
Nah, I just hit him with the oh, for real? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy.
Because if you didn't see it with her, you ain't gonna see it with me.
Damn,
So
that's
whatever.
crazy. And I gotta stop telling people that damn that's crazy mean that, because sometimes damn that's crazy is
Really?
damn that's crazy.
Damn, that's actually crazy.
I know how to decipher the two though. Well, as a male, I
Yeah,
can
it's,
decipher
it's,
the
it's
two.
in your tone. It's definitely in your tone.
And it's in the
Like,
reason
damn, that
too.
crazy.
Like she told me to be available to do my job. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's in your tone. If you
Told me to
like,
come
for
back on
real?
time for break.
Right. Right. Now I be saying it serious. I be saying it like a serious way. But if you think I'm for real about that, then you just wanted to believe what you wanted to believe anyway.
You probably think you be saying it. You probably be like, man, that's crazy. That's the man. Shut up with this dumb shit.
Yeah.
That's
nah,
that's what you're saying.
Because they keep going. Yeah, I know, right? You ain't even catch it. You ain't even catch it.
Us-
Yeah, I know, right? See, that's how crazy is that? Like, nah, bitch,
Yeah,
shut up.
it's
Us
all
being
good.
big sneakerheads around here, we like sneakers, man. I ain't gonna call us sneakerhead because we don't do that little
Not
weird
according
funny
to Cheeto,
shit.
we Nike too much.
We do what you want.
What
Nike-
you want me
we
to
Nike
put
too
on
much.
some
Too
New
much-
Balance?
too
I
much
don't know what
Nike
other
and Jordan.
brand that
Skechers?
is. The way I got it.
But Foot Locker.
Crocs.
Foot Locker announced this week that they was to close over 400 stores by 2026. They basically citing that people not really going in as much to buy the shoes. It's a lot of online domination. You got the sneakers out with Nike, Nike.com, and you got a lot of different other places that you can go and actually buy your shoes. So they planning on closing a lot of these retail
Mall
stores.
store.
What's y'all thoughts and feedback?
But y'all ever been to the Galleria lately and been in Footlocker?
Any mall.
Any mall.
I just go
For
to
that
like
matter.
Boy,
Express or
best
But that
thing-
bitch look like you can go in there and get you some Jesus sandals, Crocs. Boy, it's scary.
Air
in
Max-
there,
Hey, you
man.
remember
Max
you
72s.
You remember the stores that just had like a little booth with them little
Man.
light up pictures and shit?
Yeah.
Them nigga got whole storefront. I said, oh
Wow.
Lord, you know this mall
I mean,
fucked
like,
up.
if you need some quick socks or, you know what I'm saying, little gym shorts or something like that. they cool.
Jersey or something like that.
Yeah, but as far as the shoe,
The crazy thing is, as I get it though, at this point, at my age, I don't need to try on shoes no more. So I know if I could just go find this shoe online, I'm gonna order and it's gonna come.
Nah.
Depending on the shoe, you know.
That's what I was
and
about
you
to
know,
say.
and you know, like
You know
this shoe
what
fits
shoe
different.
cuts
But like for
different.
shirts or clothes or suits, I gotta go try that on.
I feel like if the stores, if they were to
make a call center at least. though.
if they were to start having the things that people keep running online to go get, if they start finding a way to restock them back in the stores, that might bring them back to life.
But they can't because that's up to Nike.
I know it's
And-
who it's up
and-
to, but I'm just
and-
saying if they could have found a way to
They're gonna
do
have to be a
that.
reseller.
I don't think these shoe companies really want to get rid of resellers and make their products look better because they could put the shoes back in the stores.
Yeah, because I mean, remember,
Only allow one pair.
and it just happened recently. Because remember one time I had walked in House of Hoops, and I found them Nike ones with the little black pride around them. I was like, damn, I ain't never seen these. Because I never saw them nowhere, and that was literally the last shoe that I seen do that.
I don't know
And
the
that was
last
during the
time.
pandemic.
House of Hoops used to always have cool
Oh,
shit
man.
that you could get at any time.
Nah, them boy got them Russell Westbrook
Yeah.
Jordan,
Right.
Zions in there.
Yeah.
Some shit you ain't gonna even stick your foot in.
Only store I might go to at this point is probably maybe the outlet. To find some sneakers.
Workout shoes.
You might find
something.
workout shoes definitely, but you might see something.
I hit that wall on there quick for them goddamn Nike Freeze or something, or some Huarache to work.
Yeah.
You could say, I mean, yeah.
But
that's
Nike,
some, like,
Foot
workout
Locker,
clothes,
whoever
like
you are,
said.
please find a way to get these jobs. Make a call center. Put these kids in call centers or something.
But it's just
for
here,
job
though.
for job purposes.
The Nike store is the one that's here is just ass. If you go to one like in Nashville, you go to one like somewhere else, anywhere in Tennessee, all they Nikes, man, them shits be jam packed with some heat in that hole. It's just our shit just bad.
I wouldn't send my shit to Leeds, Alabama either.
Know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, it's tough.
You're gonna send their ass to Skechers.
For real. Them niggas real bad out there.
But Ken Gerright brought up a good point. And this could be basically a pivot because they, it just kind of came out how heavily invested Footlocker actually is into GOAT. GOAT is a shoe app for people who may not know. Most people do know what it is, but it's a reselling shoe app where you can go on there and pretty much pick up shoes that
Anything
maybe
you want.
came out. Now you're gonna pay a higher markup value on it, but if you're willing to pay it, you probably can get the shoe that you want.
How is that legal?
Man, listen.
I don't know. But supposedly they ain't directly giving them money.
Everybody ain't
Or
resellers,
shoes.
man.
Or shoes. I'm sorry.
They're not
shoes.
directly giving them inventory. They
But
just
if you-
invested into it.
But
And that could be a way for Foot Locker to survive because maybe if in maybe 10 years, Foot Locker is GOAT. They buy GOAT out, and whoever came up with GOAT, they get $2 billion to go away.
foot goat.
Shit.
Man,
Because what
listen.
Foot Locker doing, even if they do it the regular way, you sell the shoe, then somebody else resell it, and when you buy that, then you really selling the shoe twice. And that's the lowest. Or they could just get them the shoes directly and get all the money.
That shit gonna
But
be-
either way, they at least doubling up.
I'm sure that shit gonna be so tempting to
Yeah.
just feed some shoes to go.
Man,
Yeah.
Let's make this extra money.
like not everybody is reselling shoes, bro. Like I wear my sneakers. Like I don't buy my shit to mark them up 200% on that shit.
I mean,
I never sold a shoe. I get them to
that's
wear 'em
why
and
I
give 'em to
call
my
us.
dad
Get my
later.
shit.
That's why I call us no shoe heads.
Right.
Cause like nigga, I want to put my shit on.
Right, I'm wearing my shit, bro.
I might be sad if they get fucked up, but they really don't. But
Yep.
you
And
know,
bottom line, I don't want to
I
pay
ain't going hooping my
the
shit
$400
on.
and $500 markup on a shoe that I'm going to wear. Like if it's gonna be some investment type shit, nigga, it them original Concord 11s or some shit that I know I ain't gonna put my foot in. I save them hoes or something, but like nigga dunks, them
Why don't
hoes
you
are
save-
$110.
why don't you
I don't
save
say-
a shoe?
I don't save no shoes.
I don't
I don't either. That's what I'm saying.
I
but
never
them-
bought a shoe.
but
most of
them
the time,
Concord,
the shoes that get
I'm
saved,
wearing them bitches once.
the
a month.
shoes that get saved for me is ones that probably like, and I try not to buy these now, but like I'm not gonna buy like a hot orange shoe or something because I probably not
Cause
gonna
you
never
gonna
wear
wear
that
that
shit.
bitch, like, all right.
So I try to get shit that I know that I'm gonna wear.
Right.
But like those I guess I call them Georgetown, them 7s or whatever. I still ain't put them bitches on you because I don't have nothing to wear with them bitches. So I'm gonna wait till it get a little hot outside and I can put some khaki shorts and white tee and then I'm gonna step off in them hoes.
Yeah, them hoes sweet.
And I ain't never put them on.
I don't know, bro. Like I just like there's no reason for a dunk to cost $300 and $400. Them hoes 110.
Get them niggas dead.
110, bro. So
I done resold some dunks because I hate them hoes with a passion. No, I don't like them.
I love them for about 10 wears.
but see that what I'm saying? Like
I resell. I made damn near $1,000 off some Travis Scotts that I wasn't gonna never ever wear.
see, and them would have been one of the ones
I would love to have them
that's what I'm saying. I had them bitch. I'd have wore the fuck out them hoes once a month.
I don't wear.
Them Travis Scott.
Hell yeah, man.
That was low cut.
Them pairs that he was selling, I get why he wouldn't have kept them.
You
had the
ain't
highs,
never
though,
seen the lows. I'd have kept the highs.
them lows, them hoes.
I would've kept
hard.
both of them hoes.
Them blue and black.
Y'all
lows.
like lows.
I like either
I'd
one of
have
them.
wore the
hoes.
fuck out them hoes, bro.
No, y'all like dunks. I ain't wearing that bullshit.
I feel you, and I get it. You
Wearing
made
them
big profit off of it, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like for me as an individual, I'm just not reselling my shoes. Fuck that shit. I'm wearing my shit.
I don't be wanting to go through the hassle of that shit anyway.
Nigga,
Now,
you
that's
go
what
to-
I don't wanna do,
You go
but-
to FedEx.
I ain't trying to do nothing. I ain't trying to post them. I ain't trying to put them out there. I ain't trying to be like, come get this
Who said anything about that?
He's somebody to resell it, I think.
to sell you shit.
Yeah, you just go to FedEx.
I don't know. Well, it's just not me. I'm just gonna wear my shoes.
That shit, it takes a lot.
That's just me.
No, it don't. You
Probably
put them up
don't.
on
It's-
StockX and you ship that shit off. That's it. They see your money back in a day or two.
I don't care. I'm wearing my shoes. I ain't gonna do the hassle of trying to get in what I want.
Yeah, but I'm not mad at Footlocker for trying to pivot. You got to stay around. Footlocker is a brand that's been around since I can remember. I don't know when Footlocker first opened, but they got to do something to survive, and that's the mark of a good businessman or business model. You got to learn when the tides are pivoting, like for Pizza Hut and McDonald's and all these different places to stay open. You got to kind of learn.
You just
to
buy the-
rebrand. You
you
got
buy
to
the little man.
You got to cut. You got to be ready to cut away from things that are like your bread, that were your bread and butter at one point. Because sometimes in business, people get married to one little way to do it, and if you don't adapt to the change, you go to dead.
They
Adapt
can
or die.
definitely blame some of their employees too. You know, they'll put them up for the resellers to buy. You know what I'm saying? And because they getting money off the top too, so you can blame a lot of the Foot Locker employees for the untimely demise of some of their stores. That's just what it is.
They also-
and they always, you know how niggas used to be arrogant when they had their Foot Locker jobs. You go in there, be, hey, y'all got this, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they
Holding
have
for the
people,
homie.
right? They holding for their home. Yeah, okay, nah, look at you.
They also blamed high end sneaker shoppers. That now it's a lot of people who got more money
Got
or
more
more
money.
high end, and so
That's
they
what
go
I'm blaming.
they go into
To
shit like
Balenciaga.
go
That's
to
fine. Just a
not
nigga in
fuck
them.
with you.
Right, that's fine.
Cause we used to rock dunks like hell. Now you can't even afford them.
But it's weird because these niggas to put on them big ass red Mario shoes.
Them
You
shit
sell them
ugly.
whole for like $500 to $600 to $1,000.
Get it.
But then you want to put that shit up to a Jordan 3. Like,
Something
nigga,
backwards.
that shoe should be getting that money that big ass Mario Brother shoe.
No,
should
no,
be
go
getting.
But
buy
the average nigga
go
ain't
buy that
wearing
red
those.
shoe.
So I could get this Jordan.
Yeah, you go
But that's
get
what I'm
that.
saying.
So I could get the Travis Scott.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
that's what I'm saying. That shit changed within the last 2
weird
years
as fuck.
because when I first started getting those Air Max ones, they was easy to
Easy to
fucking
get.
get on sneakers.
Easy, bro.
Like, cause everybody was still going to get Jordans and shit. I was getting them hoes left and right.
So
now
if-
them bitches sell out in 31 seconds.
So if reselling,
3 seconds.
if reselling is winning like that, then why not just charge
Resellers
more?
not winning that much anymore.
Well, if you want to get rid of them, why not just raise the price of shoes?
Because they getting rid of
They
them.
Because that's
they
too
tried
much.
that. They tried that. Like Jordan 1s ain't
I don't
they done
think-
raised the price on them.
I think you would lose out from your inventory of the nigga. You probably get stuck with so much dead stock because everybody can't afford to pay that for
them
those damn
Cardinal
shoes.
7 still them Nike right now.
Cardinal 7. How much they
Oh,
cost?
Shit, they were 210, 19 or something like that. But
Like them.
What the ones
I-
you know they gonna buy? Why not charge more?
Well, that's price gouging.
Yeah.
You can't charge $300 for the Christmas trays. I mean, well, and it might be legal, but it's gonna
That's
look
what I'm saying.
stupid.
That's why-
Certain ones do cost more.
It
than
gotta
other
be
ones,
legal
though,
if
for real.
GOAT and all of these other people are doing it.
They're a reseller. They don't stay under those same
And
rules.
last in shoe news, they're staying there.
So it's up to Congress.
StockX, they recently
Got caught.
responded to the lawsuit from Nike,
Yeah, shoe too.
basically saying that they have they basically came forward to address the claims in a recent interview with Hypebeast that they can't really comment on the pending litigation, but they said that they have the best and
Verification people.
best verification process, and they were the first with the verification process than all the resellers. Basically, they standing by it. And they can't say much because it's still a pending open case. Right. But they basically defending the way that they verify shoes and that they've always stood by the way they verify shoes.
Mm. Even if it was wrong. I mean, apparently it was wrong.
When you think about that statement, if you break it down legally, then they only said we're the best and we were the first.
Right. Don't mean it's right all the time.
But again, you got to go through legal.
But I mean,
that might be all they can say right now.
We saw with the threes that came from legitimate places how it changed from shoe to shoe. Like one 3 had the Jordan sign on it, one 3 had the Nike sign on it in the same box. The elephant print was different from one shoe to the other. So if it's bad quality control, how can you say what's real or what's fake?
Right, because sometimes in these in those factories, I'm pretty sure the stitching gonna be a little different here and there and here and there sometimes.
Yeah, so that's what you're going on.
But it shouldn't be.
It should not be.
No, not in big chains. That's why like McDonald's fries in New Orleans taste the same they taste in Alaska.
I don't know. The McChicken be tasting a little different in New Orleans.
That's because you're getting the hot and spicy.
It'd be a little different.
That's different. That's a different sandwich.
I mean, you might motherfucker might not shake enough goddamn salt on that bitch, but the Big Mac is gonna taste the goddamn same.
It's a Big Mac.
And Jordans used to be, everything was the same across the board. You didn't have these defects and shit in the print and.
But I think
what's
some
the
shit
defect? Is the defects fake or is it just a human error?
I think some of that shit is just greed. Like I think it's purposeful when you're getting a fake shoe. Somebody purposely infiltrating that stock so they can. This shoe might cost $3
and this one $1.
And I'm finna get way more off of it because we learned around these parts, man. Everything is about money. It be about money.
And I'm pretty sure, like with everything else, is you don't have the staff for it. Like you might have been making sure that, all right, let me check these shoes before they go out. But you might have one person doing 5 jobs, so you just throw that shit out.
But the thing with StockX though is like you said, you sold some shoes on StockX, right? So it's not like they're dealing. They have the shoes on hand to ship to you. You're actually buying it from somebody else for the price.
Can't get right. Fake the fuck out that shoe.
So it's just like they
it's a different wolf for them.
So
it is.
That man
they did say that they caught 38 pairs of fake. It sold one seller sold 38 pairs of fake Jordans. From
I call
StockX.
cap on that. Yeah, one person got 38 fake pairs.
Maybe it was a test to see if they were real or fake. I don't know if StockX was. I don't even know how they found out the bitches was fake. Who the legit check a person? I don't know. But that's the news that they put out there.
I do know from selling it, it is a process. You send it off. They let you know when they got it. Then they let you know it's been verified. And then that's when they send you your money.
And they go the same way as buying it too. They get it from whoever selling it. They verify it.
But like I'm saying, for the argument that y'all were having, that has no effect on.
But we also know that sometimes.
But if Nike's sending out bullshit, how can Nike say, "Oh no, look at this print, it's different"? When you sending that out.
But if you're a third party, they can argue. We didn't send you.
Man,
that
it's simple, man. Ain't that hard, man. Sometimes
we
niggas don't do their job, B.
Yeah,
niggas be at work. We
sent you a quality joint.
Or niggas just be cutting corners.
These shoes clean. Send them off.
They be cutting corners.
They ain't been worn. Send them off.
Speaking of fake shit, they got a new tilapia.
The old one was
when I say new tilapia,
they remix some fake shit.
A new fake.
A new fake product.
Did tilapia something?
Lab grown chicken. It's on its way to U.S. grocery stores. Basically, on Monday, the FDA officially gave the green light to Good Meat. And that don't even sound
good meat.
Good meat.
Yeah.
I don't want no chicken called Good Meat. That means it ain't good.
It ain't no good.
Damn.
Allegedly, or whatever you want to say. But they're basically, it's deemed safe to basically take cells. They're taking cells from chicken stuff and they're lab modifying chicken.
So my question is how long have we already been eating this?
Right.
Well, they said it was found in 2016.
Who verifying the chicken?
They've been. I think we've been eating. We've been eating like bigger chicken.
Yeah.
But
steroids.
but this is actually a chicken that was like a tilapia. It's no such. You can't go fish the bitch out the
I ain't
ocean.
never seen nobody catch a tilapia.
You ain't unless you in the factory.
You can fish a chicken though.
That's nuts.
Yeah, we'll know what'll happen. They said they got the approval back in November.
We'll find out.
And it'll be
When wings
sold
start
in the retail.
costing 39 cents.
But we ain't gonna know until 15 years.
But you know what?
How
How they do you?
Tyson wings?
Yeah, how they do you, nigga? That wing gonna be $300.
Yeah.
Damn, what that
Made in
bitch
the
cost more?
It got good biceps.
But I don't. What I don't want you niggas doing is starting buying the thighs because it goddamn costs less.
Yeah.
Leave that to me and Hooter.
Yeah, exactly. You don't buy nothing but thighs. Y'all can have the rest of them chicken breast trash.
Oh yeah.
Trash and cost more. That's the weirdest thing in the world.
dry
Some more
ass
crazy shit. That Idaho shit I sent yesterday. Idaho governor signs the firing squad.
Use a hoe.
You the hoe.
That's fucking crazy.
Firing squad is wild. Can't get right, man. I like that. He like niggas to die.
Firing.
On spot.
Easy.
Why were you wasting all this time?
Yeah, I saw that bill. They were saying basically that if they couldn't get, because it had been a shortage on the cocktail that they use, the medicines that they use to actually put somebody to sleep and kill them.
Might not have.
Man,
And so they said if it ever becomes a shortage, then they'll just go revert back to firing squad.
I don't not. You say you call
Don't
Cap?
not.
I call Cap on that bullshit.
What you
Tell me
mean?
that- I'm talking about the medicine. They ain't got a shortage on that medicine. Whatever cocktail they concocting to kill these folks on
It's called
execute.
fentanyl.
It might be one ingredient that.
Yeah,
Right.
they was like that's been in Oklahoma. All the places that had a death penalty at one point. Remember we had the supply, nigga. You had trouble getting goddamn fucking
Tissue
Baby
paper.
Pine-Sol
formula,
and
I
shit.
get you.
Yeah, there you go. So,
Eggs $12 because
Yeah.
of supply chain. So
I don't know why you. That was a weird call cap on.
It ain't like they killing more niggas though.
Uncap
They
that
actually
one.
killing less, so they should be stockpiled on that shit though. If
It's
that's
medicine, man. The
But-
money is in the medicine.
Nigga, they've been having trouble finding diabetes medicine.
But it doesn't. Yes, they have. But it doesn't happen that often. So it ain't like they gonna stockpile. Then I'm pretty sure some of it go bad. So they don't kill niggas that often.
But
I'm not gonna give them. I'm not gonna get out there and say like, "Ooh, we just want a goddamn firing squad." I don't think that that's what it is. I do think that they.
some of them niggas do.
Well, yeah, they do. Yeah, some
You
of
have the
them.
electric chair. Let's go back to the
But, so you rather?
Some niggas just
I don't believe in electric.
But I'm
That shit
just
ain't
saying,
humane.
dog, like, come on.
Don't shoot him at the firing squad. Just zap his ass. to
But I'm
death.
saying, dog, but that shit was in.
me,
That shit was legal
Yo,
before.
that
That's what
big
I'm saying.
goddamn.
is there,
But that
I
shit
see
was
what that
legal
shit did to
before.
Dez. And then
Yeah.
That shit
Ran
was-
out, turned into
but-
some little
but what I'm
popcorn,
saying is, niggas did that shit before. Like niggas was being electrocuted.
I got a question.
And also that chair always didn't work.
I got a question.
Sometimes
It
they
did.
had to run it back.
sometimes that cocktail, the not having the full medicine. I think Oklahoma or somebody. I don't know who it is.
Alive, but like, can't
somebody didn't
fucking
have the
die.
right medicine, and it fucked them up.
Stop making a firing squad. That's too many.
But question though,
Is
is there
right
I
up
got
close.
another thing you
Is
can
there-
do.
is there a
Just
right way to
don't-
do it?
Just do not do it then, or leave them alone until
Life.
you can find the right medicines or something.
Yeah,
Life.
That's your fault, not my fault.
Death row.
I don't want to.
Oh,
man, that's too much money.
Is there a right way for the death penalty?
Yes,
What?
Fentanyl.
drugs. Please stop saying that. That's really not funny.
What if they
Please
run
stop
out of
saying
fentanyl
that.
though?
You can't do that. That. Please.
You
stop
know,
saying
can't get right saying that. You
that. But
niggas don't want him to take fentanyl, but he wanted to get killed by the firing squad.
you know that's like the number one killers of
I
black
do
men,
know
right?
that. Both
But,
of them, pretty much.
No, that's one in every couple of months, and there's multiple a day. Those are two totally different things. But yes, get the right drugs, not the electric chair, and instead of the fire squad, if they gotta go, just get up close.
But you,
that's what the mob do.
but it's hard to say.
Take all the air out of it.
It's hard to say get the right drugs if they think they had the right drug. Or enough
What
drugs.
they're saying, that they made this thing, and they can't get all of it. But instead of firing squad people all the way back here, and you air and all that, just get up close.
Put that muzzle in his ear.
Nigga got
Some niggas still be living.
marksmans.
That's true. But then you got to pay them. You know how much they probably charge?
Shit, you got to pay for them drugs.
Damn, bro.
You know, this is USA, Jack. Bullet probably
What you
cheaper
do
than
for a
them
living?
drugs.
Oh, I'm the
Hit that
I'm
nigga
on
with a
fire
Did you know, like
squad.
on the firing squad?
So I can make the
I
joke.
never
Hit
knew
that
this.
nigga with a bomb.
I saw this on like A&E. Or
They
some
don't know
shit.
who did it,
They don't
though.
know.
Yeah.
You don't know who. Like if it's all six of us got the rifles and the guns, then you don't know which one got the live round.
Yeah, so you can go home not thinking you killed somebody to death.
Nigga, if you a marksman like that, you know who shit is.
Yeah. And I also saw that it was one time that one nigga didn't fire, so he knew it wasn't him. He cheated the system too.
Yeah.
Fire.
But just imagine all of us. That's just like all of us shooting.
I know it wasn't me.
That's like 6 niggas shooting a 3-pointer from different spots. Nigga,
You saw your.
Oh, that was from the elbow guy.
You can't see that bullet like that though, man.
Huh?
You can't see that bullet like that, man.
You know where it's supposed to go.
One go right here, one go right here.
All of
Nigga.
them right here.
Hey,
All of
you
them
know
right
you participated.
That ain't cool.
You know you participated
That
in
ain't
it.
cool at all, bro.
But man, these one of these dumbass rules that I think never get. I would want to see when it actually happens that they use a firing squad.
Can't get right with them that died, just not like that.
They just want them gone. Some
You know,
kind of way.
you think about different things, man, and you got to put shit in perspective. Again, I was talking to some older people in their 70s and 80s, and if you never get a chance to talk to older people, man, you should, because they have a different perspective of, again, things that you appreciate and you take for granted. And they were saying they never thought that they would see a day after they fought so many years and went through so much, people getting killed and beat up to get the right to vote, and now they seeing voter suppression being pushed back. They thought they'd never see that, and now they see, like, you seeing it in some places where it's kind of happening. So they, like, for them, it's like living that shit all over again. I don't know where it went, but it's there. I don't know.
Big spit. Big spit. Wipe your mouth.
I don't know where it went, but it's over there.
Sorry.
He made it. It's good. That shit would
That
have
bitch-
right up because I don't see it on
No,
the table.
it's around Todd laptop power control somewhere in there. Yeah, that's where it laid there. I saw it go down now.
Okay, get right. If you see a foreign object,
Liquor kill it. Yeah, liquor
wipe it
kill
out.
it.
Huh? A little alcohol they never heard.
Niggas, many times y'all be drinking the drinks out of tin roof cups. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've been infected with something.
That'd be plastic.
Oh, paper.
Yeah, but
they
you-
got the paper shot close.
Nigga, y'all done had drinks out of any bar.
mean,
Niggas still see the lipstick around the top of that bitch. Unless you
Can I get another one?
Who gonna get the straw?
Yeah, drink beer.
Did you eat the fruit? Did you eat the fruit?
You ate the fruit.
I'm asking you, nigga.
No, I'm not gonna eat the fruit because you don't know. Nigga probably put that bitch on with his bare hands after scratching his balls. And he want a straw. That just defeats the purpose.
But it's okay for it to be in your drink after he did all that.
I'm just saying.
But that's pouring out a bottle and a nigga getting the fruit, putting it on
Then
your
look,
toothpick,
this-
and dipping that shit in.
This the
in
top
your
of the
shit.
straw.
It's
Nigga
still
grab
in
who
your
the shit
drink.
like this and put it in a cup.
What's in your drink?
the fruit that he grabbed his balls.
That nigga got number fingerprints on the top of his straw.
Because that's what he said. He was like, the nigga grabbed his balls and grabbed this fruit and put it in your drink.
Right. I'm
But
saying
it's still in your drink.
I get it, but I'm saying you would drink out of a straw to eat the fruit from a nigga who scratched off his balls.
You might as well drink out the cup.
Thank you.
What?
I don't know why he don't get what we saying.
Y'all weird.
Huh?
Y'all niggas weird, B.
We saying both of them fucked up.
You don't care what's in the cup, but you want to use a straw.
Yeah, it makes me feel better.
But you eat the fruit.
What that got to do? That's a fruit.
He probably scratched his balls and put his fruit on your thing with his bare hand.
So you drink your drink with a straw to be safe, but then you eat the ball fruit.
That's why some people
The ball fruit.
the ball fruit.
If that's the case, ain't nothing safe, goddamn it. Nothing.
That's the point. You might as well drink out that
I
cup.
still try to be as safe as possible. Fuck it.
Except you eat
that's
ball
not
fruit.
safety.
Nigga, I'm pretty sure I ain't have no ball fruit. At least I hope I did.
I don't know. We be talking about motherfuckers going in the bathroom.
no motherfucking ball fruit.
But you know what? That's why some people don't like the lemon. They tell them bring it on the side because they just want to squeeze the ball fruit into their thing. They don't want to actually put the
Squeeze the ball.
Because they say the lemon's got a lot of bacteria in it when they test them. Because people hands and they
cutting
ain't
with the
cut
same
right.
old knives.
Same knife you just use on some chicken or some shit and all that.
Yep. We talked before about the airlines trying to create air taxes. United Airlines in Chicago is basically seeking within the next 2 years to have those air taxes available for people getting to and from the airports. Another convenient way to get there, I guess.
It is. I like to see the price.
Yeah.
Man, what if they do that shit for like an extra $40?
$200 Uber.
I'll do it.
And it's gonna drop you right at your gate. You probably can pre-check in. They're gonna make it convenient. Now.
Yeah.
Now, one thing about technology and new shit, they're gonna make it convenient for them. They're gonna drop your ass right in the airplane.
Start from the beginning. Explain to me what this entire air taxi thing is.
Literally what it say.
An air taxi, a cab in the air.
You go from them.
And it's gonna skip like, okay, so imagine you in how the traffic back up where we at.
Oh, so
You
from
can-
Calera to downtown.
United can pick you up and right to the airport. You skip all that shit. So that's probably only a 15-minute goddamn flight.
Probably not that long once you get in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we late because they've been doing it for years in Berlin. Ben said that.
Berlin ain't got shit over there but an air taxi.
Damn.
Okay, cool.
Would y'all take one?
Depending on my money
No,
and
nigga
my
with
account that
convenience.
day and how quick I got to get there. Yeah.
Yeah, with that convenience.
Shit, I'll probably buy it when I
They
get
got the
when I
airport
get
right
the
there,
ticket.
Calera anyway.
That shit might make it. Well,
But it actually comes to your
Yeah.
house?
Yeah.
Or like,
Like Uber got helicopters.
where the nigga gonna park at? He can't park on my street. Who I go get him? Who I meet him at?
They gonna
pick
have
you up
to,
at the
Calera Airport?
Yeah, they gonna have to have
they
places.
gonna have places
where
that they
yeah.
build. Yeah, they'll probably
They
build
gonna
little,
make a place.
little
Yeah.
lunch pads.
They got a little lunch pad, parking.
And that's
At
what
the-
you,
at the
instead of
QT, goddamn.
dropping me off, man, drop me off at the lunch pad, man.
Yeah, drop them out. Yeah.
All
And
right.
it's gonna cost what Uber Black costs. So.
That's some bougie nigga shit. I like it though.
Yeah.
I like
I'm with it.
Yeah, that sound pretty
Music, trashed in the motherfucker. 6 lakh, trash.
6 lakh.
Hit Boy, trash. I got a report that the music that's coming out, I don't know what's going on. We've been saying what's going on with music. We about to be in May or April. 4 months in, still nothing of substance for you.
My boy put some Money Man. You listen to the Money Man?
Money Man live.
Yeah, I mean, he had a project too.
I forgot.
Red Eye.
Red Eye.
And
Yeah.
Masego too. Masego shit was straight.
Yeah, Money Man. I hadn't listened to Masego, but that Money Man was jamming. But I mean, he's consistently good at what he do. He's super consistent. So we were saying last week how ESTG didn't live up to what we felt like it should have been. It was just that. But
he trying to
Money
make
Man
somebody else
consistently good.
Yeah.
There's been talks, mostly by biased New York people. Give me a score if this ever happened, which is probably not. Versus 50 Cent, Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. I don't
I
know
said
the
a score.
A lot to little.
A lot to a little.
Out of 20.
50 got.
Yeah, out of 20.
I mean, when
50 got-
you go to
you
when you
going
go to
20,
Wangster, you go to
He got about 5
in
or
the
6.
club, you
I
go
thought he
to
got about 8.
It's
probably.
close.
He got
than you
about
think.
7 or 8. Yeah.
It's closer than you think.
Because it measures hits. So if Wayne go out there and go with Millionaire's Dream, we might be like, oh my God, that's so live, but that's so
might not.
regional, and
Right.
he'll get washed out the building with
That
it.
bit
But
was minute, man.
the only thing that I say,
So 12-8ish.
11-9, 12-8.
I think it ended up being a blowout. Because remember in verses, they don't just keep it to what they projects.
They go to
Nigga Wayne got so many feature verses. and-
Beyonce them shit?
Yeah, he got
50 got
Eminem.
mixtapes.
50 does
He got mixtapes.
But he don't have-
Regional.
but-
we don't know.
No.
We don't know.
But
You got to get rid of the mix. I'm not
if
talking
you
about mixtapes.
Okay.
I'm talking about nigga. Think about Wayne on with him and
Any mixtape.
Lloyd,
Drake. Him, Drake, Ross. What's that song?
I'm on one.
Feed me beats, feed me rappers up. Man, come on.
Oh, that's a Khaled song. I believe.
Right, but
Yeah,
they
yeah.
get to put that on their verses. We've seen it.
We're
So if
taking
Wayne get to include
over.
that in that,
All that Khaled shit.
include all his
Are-
guest verses,
Are
it's
you
over.
not including mixtapes though?
You can't.
You don't have
if you
to.
wanna
But
win
the
verses.
Dipset them, they did they mixtape shit. On
And
there.
that's why
And
Jadakiss
that's why
ran
Jadakiss
their ass right
out
on
the
where he
room.
ran them.
Right. So if,
you
But
can't-
he
you go,
did
if,
using mixtapes though.
but if
Jadakiss.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Now,
but
if
doing
Wayne go in
performance.
mixtapes, oh, it's definitely
For us.
dead.
It's for us.
For
though.
us though.
Not something for
Not for
not
just
because
us.
not for them bigger
Gone.
hits.
Cause do you not
No.
do you not realize them New York niggas be like 50 had probably the greatest mixtape era ever?
But
That's
I
what
saw-
they be saying.
I see that.
And I don't.
But-
I don't
But
see.
I also saw a lot of New
Also,
York
nigga.
niggas saying, "All right, we're going a little bit too far with this."
I don't even.
I
know
got
50
Wayne.
mixtapes
I got
era.
Wayne winning by 12 or 11, somewhere around.
I don't know 50
Winning
pre
by
Wayne
12 or 11.
Well, like
12-11 score. Like,
yeah.
Oh, okay, close. Okay,
So it's
Yeah,
a close. It's a close. It's a
definitely
close. It's a close.
But definitely would be must see TV because
Fucking right.
I mean I only really know. Well,
I don't see
50
that
got
nigga
some
doing
hits,
that.
fool.
though.
neither one of them gonna do it.
Neither one of them gonna do it.
I know.
And if you fuck around and let Wayne pick, he probably gonna lose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
So
can't.
you can't let
can't
Wayne
let
pick.
That
Wayne
man the
do
first
it.
pick or something.
And
So anybody, shit,
let
you.
me listen. I gotta talk to Wayne before
Well,
he
I
do
lost
it though.
for Cash
Because
Money, so
remember,
you don't
remember, remember when we was watching him at what's that shit in Miami? Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud.
We can't let him perform like that.
Yeah, that's what he gonna
Oh,
do.
with that different cadence
yeah.
or whatever.
That's
And
he's
the
what
doing.
rock and roll shit, like stop.
That's what he gonna do.
You can't play none of that rock and roll album. 50 getting you out of there with any of that whole album. I can't think of the name of it, but don't play none of that.
And that's
shit.
the intangible.
I
book.
am
I'm not a human. Yeah, you can't play.
He had
none
a
of
song
that
or two on there though.
shit. No, not against going with 50.
Yeah, let me see.
Not with 50.
Let me see. What, I don't know. Let me.
I think Bill Gates was
I don't
on
know
that
what's
shit
on.
you talking about.
You can't
And
play
he
that against
he
50 though.
repped on that shit.
You're right. So
Man,
if that's on
50
there,
50 got about 7 solid hard to beats.
You can't play Bill Gates against 50.
he got a him and Drake song on there. Let me see.
And then he got some game shit. He probably could play that if he wanted to.
That was
He got a
trash.
few songs on here. Let me see this. With this Drake song.
Bill Gates
It's
is
only
doing
Bill
it.
Gates on that whole CD.
I'm single.
No, that shit
On what
that
CD?
single.
I'm
that-
single.
Yeah.
I'm single could win him something.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Then 21.
He can't play none of that shit though. As a 50 though. Not none of that
the
album.
candy shop.
Yeah.
Get that shit the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
The candy
But
shop.
Window shopper.
Fuck out of here,
Mad
man.
at me. I guess it was a big hit, but it was
It was
like,
a big
yeah.
hit. He'll probably throw that away on like a Millie or something like that. That'd be a throwaway
Yeah, I
song.
might listen to this album when I leave. It looks like he got a few songs on it.
What do you think his hardest song? 50's hardest song.
Mini Man.
Minute Man. Hell yeah.
Wish death upon me.
Blood in my eye.
Hardest
Nah, I
song.
can't.
Now I ain't gonna lie. When Wankster came out, I didn't like him. I didn't like that song. I know it was hard for everybody
It
else,
grew.
but when I heard
Wrong
Wankster,
album.
I was like, nigga, that's gonna make me not listen to him. But I ended
How to
up going
Rob
to the
was hard.
album. I went and listened to the album, and that shit was dope. And your ass didn't hear How to Rob till after you heard the album.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
way,
I,
way, way.
I didn't say I did.
No, I was just saying, like you. By the time you heard How to Rob, you was already listening to his album.
I had already listened to
Yeah,
Get Rich or
we
Die
wasn't
Trying.
listening to that
No,
shit.
hell
I was
no.
on his second album for real.
yeah,
before I heard
like,
it.
we wasn't
No.
listening to that shit.
Massacre.
Trash.
Yeah, definitely trash.
He
How
only
many?
had 1.5 good albums.
One. I don't even know the half you talking about.
The second album had a couple.
It
had a
the
couple
first
songs.
two. The first two.
Well,
Massacre.
no,
Massacre was
he had
pretty
he
dope.
got an all time classic with Get Rich or Die Trying, and that's it. That's when he stopped.
No, the Massacre. He had some hits on that Massacre too.
How many classics y'all get tip?
Ti
First 2-3 albums.
first 3 or 4.
I'm album,
Trap
classic
music
album.
and what's the other one? Oh,
I'm serious.
I'm serious. That's
Serious,
for me.
definitely
That's
one
it.
on.
What about King?
One.
No.
What was the one?
one with,
what was
Just
the
the
one
Beat
with
on
Rubber
the-
Band? Man?
I give him about 4.
Urban Legend.
Urban
I
Legend.
ain't an Urban Legend
Urban
fan.
Legend, trap music. I'm serious, and I'll go past King.
What I'm
That's
illy
it.
on.
T.I. versus T.I.
What I'm illy is on.
No,
I'm
King
illy.
was way better than T.I. versus T.I.P.
What I'm illy.
T.I. versus T.I.P. wasn't even good.
That,
Paperwork.
that I'm illy.
No.
I think
It's,
that was T.I. No, that was Paper Trail.
I give him Paper Trail.
Okay.
'Cause that's
Paper
when he
Trail
had
was not a
bigger-
classic.
To me, it was.
King was a
Dope
classic.
Boys was on that shit.
King was a classic.
No, Dope Boys. What you
That
mean?
was Paper Trail. With Dope Boys on them?
I'm serious.
No, that's I'm serious.
No,
A trap
hey,
music.
Yeah.
not the first Dope Boys. I'm talking about tote that too, make that money, gotta keep it cool if you so.
Yeah, I don't like them lyrics.
Yeah, I don't like them lyrics at all.
I don't like them
Oh,
lyrics.
yeah. I give him like 3 or 4. I give him. I'm serious, of course.
Definitely the first two.
Urban
Paper Trail.
Legend.
Paper Trail.
Because that's
King.
what
The first 3 was all classic.
to me.
And
Paper
King.
Trail.
I'm serious.
The
Trap
first 3
music,
and King.
Urban Legend, all of them.
King
motherfuckers
is a
was
classic.
That is why classic is subjective as
I'm
fuck.
ready for whatever.
That
But
shit
most
don't-
time people can agree on classics for the most part.
Them
but
first 3 albums, classic.
yeah, them
I'm saying the
first 3.
two. I say
Them
first
hoes
two.
was
I say
classic.
first 3. I give them
Easy.
first 3, and I'm not the biggest
Oh.
Ti fan, believe it or not.
I'm a huge T.I. first 2 album fan.
Like I like the first 2, but after that it kind of started.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I'm not a bit like at the time that 24s was hard, but listening to it now, I'm like,
Ugh.
Yeah, because it's dated.
right. But there's some things like 400 degrees, nigga. It don't be dated to me. And that's just me.
That was
and that's
just a commercial
subjective
song.
opinion.
It could- because one,
Yeah.
they played
Paper
the fuck
Trail
out
is
that
fire.
shit. But
Pull up Paper Trail.
That rubber
I'm
band
just doing
man,
my
wireless,
job.
that can't.
Paper
shit so
Trail is
live.
overrated.
You crazy as fuck.
You can't put that with nothing I just said.
You crazy.
Not even compare Paper Planes. He was doing that with no.
56 balls. I'm illy ready for whatever on top
Y'all
of
are
the world.
bugging.
That T.I. Scroll on. My life.
Yeah,
Your
you kept
entertainment.
scrolling.
No, he
yeah,
couldn't
that
going
trap
fast.
music and
Nigga,
that I'm serious
It's
were 2 of the best albums.
It's
he's
too
made.
commercial.
And I think that's what
I'm gonna be honest with you. This might be a weird take. I don't know. No southern artist to me is good once they get commercial.
I like them.
All the southern rappers to me, the best ones have been great before when they raw and uncut.
I agree.
When they coming
of
straight,
course. I
when they
agree.
coming straight out the goddamn.
But then once you have them bangers on that commercial album with him and Rihanna, him and Usher, him and
I don't like
that's
those
hard.
songs
Like,
though.
That's hard.
Like to me, that
Yeah,
song,
that's hard.
none of that song to me. I'm not saying bigger. Now I'm talking about better than these niggas robbing me. I pray to God, like nigga, you can't. I'll put that up against a Rihanna song or one of them big ass songs like
Right.
that.
But to me, he had the I'm Illy on there. That was to me that.
But also at that point, he's
Lil
not
Baby?
rapping for you.
Lil Baby, you
What?
can argue that. Like now, you look on the Axe. That nigga shit on the Axe commercial now.
he on the X.
I get
commercial.
it.
He acts.
So-
but they still using his raw shit on that.
Yeah,
And I still think his last album was trash.
I think we all think that. Is he washing out? A little
I don't
bit?
think.
Yes, I've been
but
telling you that.
And I keep saying I don't like. I went
I
back.
don't see it, man.
I went back. I be going
I've been
back
listening to
and
him
listening
and
to.
Gunna lately.
If you go back and listen to that shit,
That shit live.
man, that shit lied out. Like,
shit live.
if you go back and
Baby
listen to, go back and listen
Baby
to
last
Lil Baby
album?
last
Yeah,
album.
last album.
That
That
shit
shit
there,
hard,
like
bro.
it's like I'm starting to appreciate it more now than I did when it came out.
I'm gonna need to go back and listen to it. I'm gonna
Man,
need to go
that
back.
shit,
I don't like it though.
man, you
I'm
got.
gonna have to go back. But what I've been going back to is him and Gunna. Him and Gunna was a hell of a duo.
I can believe
It
it.
was. They was making good songs. And
Damn,
then,
it's fucked up what happened to old Gunna.
But I don't get that though.
I mean,
don't get what?
Like, okay, so you don't think Gunna is gonna ever be embraced again?
Yeah,
Able
he
to
gonna
make
be
it.
embraced, and we don't know the story.
I don't know.
We still
I
don't know the full story.
I know a lot of people are trying to get rid of him. Like people who had verses with him, getting verses out of there
'Cause they
or
don't
if
know
his
the
name
full
was
story.
said,
They don't know the
they-
full story.
I know.
What if Thug come in and say, "Man, I told him to say that."
Thank you.
What's wrong with you?
You don't know the full story.
Right.
We don't know the
And
full.
we'll see.
And people, and then they going, "Oh man, I've been fucking with Gunna." Like,
Right.
nah,
So
nigga,
then-
keep that same unfollow.
Right.
Like you
But
don't
think
be
about it-
knowing that
but
shit.
think
dog.
about it both ways. Let's say he come out and say, "Nah, I ain't telling him to say that." Then what?
Cool. Then that's what it is. But people be passing
But does
judgment.
that change the fact that he's a good
People
rapper?
pass
that makes
judgment.
music?
No, that man is an artist.
I'm still gonna listen to his music.
Right.
That man is an
I'm
artist.
still
I'm
gonna
gonna
listen.
listen.
But that's
Okay,
what-
I hope he puts something out tomorrow.
we
I'm
just was
listening.
talking about the StockX shit. When you in that shit, and you know, and nigga, it's certain shit you just can't say. And other people can say whatever they want to say about you at that time, but you can't even defend yourself. You can't even say anything because it's open. We don't know what Gunna, even with that shit that he said in the court, you don't know the details behind what and why he said it. We just going off the internet saying, "Oh, he done, fuck that, die," but we don't know what the details is.
Y'all know the internet. is
Because what
fucking
Thug is getting
retarded.
charged with, there's no way he can come out and say, "I told somebody to say something." That goes against what they trying to get him for.
And he
Not
gonna do more shit, man.
necessarily.
Rest in peace to his sister too. I
ain't
saw
gonna
recently,
lie, a lot of people said that.
yesterday, young Thug's sister passed away.
All right, know that. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
You never know, man. It always ain't what it
Hey
seems.
man, y'all
I'm still listening to
hey,
Gunna music.
Hey man,
So
y'all
put some
street
music out.
professors that ain't never did shit, like let that shit play out.
Man, these niggas just get on that camera and say,
If Gunna make a banger tomorrow, I'ma listen.
I'm gonna listen to it. I ain't never saw Gunna as a killer or a thug.
Nah, nigga just can rap.
I ain't never saw him as none of that.
Leave civilians alone.
Forbes.
So I'm telling on your ass.
Mumble on the track.
Him, right there.
he did it.
He did it.
What I told
He
what
did
I
that
told
shit.
Huda.
He did that. Shit.
It's me. Nigga, if I'd have got some bodies and Huda goddamn on trial, I'm dead.
Put it on me.
Speaking to you from the grave.
I give it to you.
Okay to tell on me.
Stock did that shit.
So I did that shit. He told me how he did it.
Right. God damn.
The gun right here.
He told me I better not say nothing.
Huda gonna be like, the gun right here.
Now that he's gone, I
He
can
told me
tell you
how to say
everything.
it, so
Hey, look, you know
I'm just glad he gone.
You know not to listen to me. I'm like, ha ha ha, got you, Huda. Like, shit. Why that nigga sitting there, bit? Ah, ha.
That shit ain't gonna work for me. I was scared for my life. That's why I was scared for my
I'm
life.
gonna come hunt that nigga in the jail. Hey, your
he
stupid
told me he
ass.
had some people that's gonna kill me.
Shouldn't have listened to me.
Being there
Nigga.
fighting ghosts. Nigga, you told me this shit'll work.
Forbes just came out and said Jay-Z's new net worth has just reached $2.5 billion, according to the new update.
Is he number one now? That mean on the the list. They put
Man,
the-
I
the-
don't know.
the
Kanye
black-
said he was worth 12 billion.
But he lost a lot. And on Forbes,
And the most I
they
ever saw
probably
him
gonna
was
say lost a
2-ish.
lot.
Yeah, 2-ish.
So
Like
it's did it
1.9.
So did it next? Maybe I guess I would.
He'll
Guess.
be up there. And, they all
niggas do
follow
keep
suit.
drinking Ciroc. So for some reason,
Deleon.
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 Yeah, Deleon. There you go.
Deleon.
There you go.
Yeah. But shout out to Jay-Z, man. He continuing to
big.
grow.
That's big. That's big. Keep
what's
growing.
better than 1 billion?
Two. He said it.
You damn right.
5.
Right on the goddamn.
So does that mean he's probably about 3.5? Because
2.7.
according to all of these niggas, Forbes be wrong.
I mean,
Lil Baby said he had
you
that
don't
in
wanna-
cash.
Well,
Imagine
wanna put-
paying taxes.
I know. Well, no, not for them niggas.
And
Pay
they-
$18 in taxes.
and honestly,
I'm a businessman.
and honestly, you got to remember, rap is still a very much
20, 30
cash
years?
culture. Like nigga, I'm doing
back
these
end.
some of
A
these
back
shows, nigga. They getting a $50,000, $100,000 a show. That might be cash.
Not Jay-Z back in.
Yeah, not Jay-Z though.
It
Who,
gotta be
Jay-Z?
wired. Oh,
Well,
barrel.
man,
It gotta be
maybe-
like Mattress Mac. It gotta be like Mattress
It might
Mac
be
with Jay-Z
different, but
back
then it
in.
might not. Cause Jay-Z still a cash. Like when Jay-Z buy houses and shit, that might be cash.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, it ain't cash, but it's part of a wire transfer.
Man, well, you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
it's all of it, nigga. You get it all.
Also, he's getting paid in wire transfer. He ain't getting paper bag money.
No, not that.
Well, what I was thinking you were saying is cash is
yeah,
not traceable.
cash.
I'm talking about y'all was saying it's a lot of rappers that be coming out saying like, man, I'm not talking about the billionaires boy club. I'm talking about the niggas who worth $12 million. And
The money man, the money bag.
yeah,
yo,
nigga,
them
you
niggas
probably
get
don't know.
that.
Yeah, they
Put that in
probably
my safe.
they probably got that shit.
Yeah. Probably even still Lil Baby if
So
you
Lil
want to
Baby,
go
right,
quick
so
up.
Jay-Z done graduated
Right.
from that.
So
He
Lil
probably
Baby-
got there from that.
Lil Baby, don't put yourself in trouble. Talking about Forrest was wrong.
He
Talking
not.
about
You
got
ain't gonna
that-
find it.
He said I got that.
Baby
in cash.
been saying
He
that
said
for years.
I got that in cash.
But find it.
You right.
It's cash.
This shit right under his bed. In the
Nigga ain't fuck with no bank.
That shit say baby on it.
Right. Damn. $8 million
Nigga, that shit in my
yesterday.
grandmama's
Mine.
yard.
That
Right
shit
now.
say mine.
With
goddamn.
a ledger in there.
Yeah,
bitch.
Big ass shit.
A picture with a nigga.
A half court shot shit.
Dummy.
Find $10 million cash. Who looking for it? Who you with? The IRS? I ain't never seen that, bro.
I was just rapping.
I was
That
just
cash right there?
I was just cutting my yard, ain't it?
Yeah, man.
found it in the back.
I don't
It was
know.
buried.
I don't know who that belonged to.
You built this house though. I ain't buried.
I ain't put it back there.
I ain't
Bring that
build
on the
I ain't build a
contractor.
yard.
Right. The contractor was
Contractor
hiding
go
money.
look
Did
at
that.
it.
I ain't do none of that.
Man, them niggas own islands and shit.
Yeah.
And also,
we
Richest
probably
black
did
people in the
laugh
world.
at
Jay Z
this, though.
now 8th on the list right there. He right behind Oprah. You right. Sheesh.
Chad Turner.
hold on, go back. Go back.
Y'all see that?
He ahead of MJ? That's wild.
Not
He
after,
doing something.
Not after that said.
MJ?
He
Michael
about to
Jordan.
do something, and he finna go probably about 4, 5.
Who George?
Jordan.
Yeah.
So with him, is he the only owner or majority?
He's the
He
majority.
majority. And you gotta
So I wonder
remember.
what that means percentage wise.
And you gotta remember too.
Over 51.
And I get
No,
Jordan.
it could be 25. It's just everybody else. has less
Everybody
than
else got
25.
yeah.
and not to take away from anybody and not to be biased, but it probably gonna come off biased. Michael Jordan came in an era where like nigga you got to earn that. Nigga they did nigga you
Number white men.
Bron them getting $200 million contracts and shit.
Yeah.
Nigga Jordan probably what his highest contract was like 30.
30.
Yeah, like
And that was the end of his shit. The
That was
end of
Yeah.
his shit. He
The
had
end of
like
his shit
30
with the
years.
Bulls.
yeah, the Michael Jordan tennis shoe wearing that nigga goddamn, he built
Talking
that
about LeBron? You
shit.
talking about LeBron?
Yeah.
Michael Jordan tennis shoe.
Think about what he had to do, fool. He made a shoe company.
That doc about to come out too. I
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
see.
I'm going to the movies.
And he
Oh,
got
we
good-
come to the movie.
He got
Yeah,
good-
yeah.
You want to go?
sir.
We can go on a date.
They got
Let's
good-
go. Let's
Okay.
date it up.
Man,
Let's
they-
go.
Okay.
Go to the one with Looky in it.
No, you
I
can't
was about
go.
to say.
You don't want
On
to go.
on
on
Lake
that
Shore.
I
That'd be
would- I
live.
would-
Look,
that.
he love trying
It's
to
a
come on our
podcast
little
event.
hangouts.
It's a podcast event.
No, I don't want
Nah,
to
you gonna man, fuck this shit.
No,
What he gonna say?
Come on,
Yeah,
now.
dude.
That ain't what he gonna say.
Hey, I'm one of the only niggas who watch shit. While you depending on this nigga to go watch some shit.
Cause he know what I come to and what I want.
You know you ain't gonna.
All you got to do is know your offense. Just like when he told me to ask you to go to Wisconsin, nigga ain't going. Like I already knew that.
That's different offense. The offense of watching things is me.
Again,
I'm the nigga who go watch
but
some
but
shit.
going to a movie, no, you ain't going.
I'm gonna go watch some shit. I'll go
no,
watch some
nigga,
shit.
you
As
ain't
long as I,
Yeah, I'm going.
Long
I'm
as
going to
Definitely
the
got
one.
one on Lakeshore.
I'm going to the one with the recliner where they bring you your pizza and nachos. And
That's the one now.
Yeah.
long as I got my habits,
down.
I'm good.
I got VIP though, so if y'all want
Look at that.
Okay,
You know,
look at that, nigga. We gonna rent out the movie. Let's rent it out.
Facts.
We can make it a dummy day.
facts.
Dummy day, nigga.
Come watch Jordan.
You
I'm
scared to
trying
do
to spend
something?
$30.
Oh, and you gonna spend that on your ticket alone.
Turn that bitch to an event.
Stop at the Dollar Tree and get you some goddamn
Free Wolford
snacks.
bottles for everybody. This event is sponsored by Wolford Reserve. It's still twice.
If you don't get your bottle, blame them.
Hey Wolford, come on, man. We drink y'all too much, man. We spend a lot of money, man. Get at us. 50 Cent. That nigga know how to find some money. He just reached a settlement with that medical company that was saying that he went and got dick implants.
You want to
Oh
use me?
man,
Stupid looking.
Hey, look, I don't know why y'all keep fucking with that nigga, but he's been proven to win everything you fuck with him about, he wins.
Leave that man alone. The man will
nigga.
fall
He
over.
like that shit too.
He do.
He gets off on that.
Why they didn't know that would backfire?
It looked kind of harmless, and they was playing, and then they kind of ran with it, and then you ran with something that with a nigga that ain't finna play with y'all.
Yeah.
Nigga, you better use Joe Blow from down the street, not 50 Cent.
Well, you gotta use a big name.
Then that's gonna get you kicked in the ass.
Yeah. Now, if y'all pay me right, I'll come around and do the advertising. Hey, yeah, man, get dick implants. They make you real long.
You gotta pay a lot of money.
10, 13 inches of dick. You ain't never seen no.
Don't let me get mad and take one of them dick pills, nigga. I'll give you 13 inches.
I ain't never looked on no porn category and seen.
No. You can't quote that nigga over here.
No, you can't. You
Beyonce.
can't. Granddaddy.
Whoa.
Beyonce. This week we saw she parted ways with Adidas. We've been talking about shoes. This look like the shoe
That's
cast.
Party ways?
That's an easy way to put it.
Party ways.
Yeah, Ivan Park ends the relationship with Adidas.
That's, I mean,
It looked like it had so much promise at the beginning,
thought it was
right?
goddamn
And I
up
thought
there.
it was doing good because the
thought
shit
it
was
was
selling
too.
out. And
yeah.
but I see what they was doing, limit the play, make the play bigger than what it was. But they ended that partnership.
Beyonce fans don't want to work out.
But they said the problem was they said the problem
Just want to look like bumblebees.
they said the problem was creative differences.
I can see that.
Why do y'all have creative differences? If
I mean,
you bring
Beyonce probably want
right,
to
if
do
you-
something different
If you bring Beyonce, why you don't let her do what
because she don't make shoes.
Yeah. Or
Then why the fuck y'all?
You ever seen them
workout.
Cardi
Because
B
she's
box?
Beyonce.
It's just like if Uncle what's the pizza?
Uncle G's.
Uncle G's wanted to team up with you, and you talking about some put pepperonis on the
on the cheese.
on,
bread.
and they say we got pizza hooter, and you say, but I'm telling you, they're not gonna listen to you.
You know what they gonna
we
say?
have creative
They're gonna be
differences.
like, perfect. We already do that.
Yeah, pizza. it's called pepperoni pizza.
That shit is a breadstick.
Dummy.
It's a good breadstick, but it's a breadstick.
So yeah, that's
And-
how they have creative differences.
and also, I mean, I don't know why that shit didn't work, but I don't know if she really ain't promoted that well.
I ain't never saw.
But it was just regular shit though.
Yeah, I never saw a good.
What you want out of workout
I
clothes?
mean, it was a 6-7 year partnership. It didn't really go as planned. You move on.
They lost
Come on, man.
250 million.
Her shoes was too basic. It was just
Have you ever seen
Like
Cardi B
pink Adidas.
Reeboks?
Hey
Yeah.
man, if that's the
Have
case,
you ever seen those?
No.
Have you ever seen somebody rocking the Cardi B?
no.
How about y'all go get a
Okay.
girl,
So-
female who we actually see work out?
How about you make
I ain't
it
never seen Beyonce
more
work out.
appealing to the eye? Let's
I
I
bet-
saw her
there.
work out on one of those.
I bet
dogs.
Beyonce heels gonna sell out like a motherfucker though. And her little
You don't think
dresses.
Beyonce work out?
I don't see her. I'm saying like you don't see it.
Oh.
I don't see it.
Well, yeah,
I'm
when
pretty
you
sure
know
she
a person's
does,
life
but
like
you know
that.
you don't see it.
The dance like that nigga gotta work out.
Nigga got to do something. But yeah, I mean, you just got to goddamn get
Putting out
some.
The clothes just wasn't.
You putting out
but
workout
look,
gear, not showing you working.
So look. They're like, okay, so if you saying it's trash, that could be the creative differences. Like
Right.
I might want to do something different because what we learned from hearing, I don't know the truth of it, but you hear a lot of people say that when they have partnerships with these companies don't really listen to what. Like you're just more of a figurehead, and they gonna do what they want.
So who
and it's
I-
like I don't like that. That's not what they like.
But
So who ideas have they been using?
Probably their own,
Yeah,
and just
probably
put your
like-
face on it. And we gonna pay
the
you
nigga
for your face.
Antoine that got hired on from out of goddamn DeVry who create shoes, nigga. That's who they look at.
It wasn't cool because you couldn't stunt with it. You didn't have the Beyonce or Ivy Park shit big enough.
And quite honestly,
I still
bro,
don't know
like,
what it look like.
I honestly don't think that's
Regular
my
Adidas.
personal thing. I think I think it was just ugly altogether. But these niggas wear these Balenciaga shoes
On the
And them hoes
outside looking
extra
in,
ugly.
I'ma blame.
So
I would have made her a symbol. I'd have put a bumblebee on that hoe with 3 stripes.
Hey, who did it right? Nike. They put that big old Jordan goddamn spread Larry symbol goddamn on that bitch, and the Michael Jordan tennis shoe nigga bought that shit up.
Air Jordan.
You
It was
gotta
cool.
you gotta do something that to me I feel like that's a Adidas problem because like you gotta do something that differentiate that shit.
Adidas
and they
is
do a
very-
damn
I
good
stuck
job.
that shit. didn't
They do a damn
Barely.
good job
I
with
said
whoever they
barely.
give a shoe to.
Barely.
They actually sell that shit. The Kyries, them little hooping niggas were buying the fuck out them hoes.
They said that was coming.
Them KDs and them Kobe's too.
All
Yeah,
that
it is
shit.
Kobe.
Niggas buying bronze.
KD had a moment though.
Nigga buying bronze.
I ain't never.
So it's just like
LeBron's is too big and goddamn. You got to be
But
6'9" and
if
wear
you
bronze.
hooping it,
Well, I had a
Oh,
pair of
so
them hoe
big,
I wore one
I
time.
remember for the show.
But they was so
Them
they
hoe big.
still lie to me. But they just were too big.
His
They made for a 6'9" nigga.
his 2s or 1s or whatever, they just sold out.
Yeah, the hell yeah.
I
Them bitches
wanted-
were lying.
only ones I ever really
Oh, them
wanted
South
was
Beach was
Beaches.
cold.
I wanted them South Beach.
I get them right now today.
Yeah, so I mean, Nike do a pretty good job of whoever the
Nike is
signature
the best
shoe
at
is.
branding.
Yeah.
You just got to let them do their thing. I
Adidas
don't
gonna
understand
give you
how
a nice ass shoe in that same
but Adidas
dumb
been
ass
fucking
blue box.
up though. That's now Kanye and Beyonce that they done pretty much had
James Harden,
You know what
too.
I'm saying? So
I still don't know what James Harden shoe look like.
yeah,
Low cut. I hate those.
You don't know what number some cleats. Only thing they good for
them
is
nigga
cleats.
had Kobe.
They good for
Fuck
cleats and
Kobe
that's it.
shoe up.
Man, you saw
T-Mac.
And them Adidas cleats he had in college was trash.
It's Adidas.
I
Adidas
love
is
them.
The problem.
We hated them. We hated them hoes. We wanted
Adidas
Nike
is
so
the
bad.
problem.
They was perfect for flag football.
NCAA tournament.
Willie Ed was so crazy.
No more 1 seeds left in the NCAA tournament. They
they
said
won't.
this is the first time that happened since what 76 or some shit like that. After Miami took down Houston, that was the last 1 seed. They got ousted. Now you left with a bunch of teams that's never ever won a championship except for UConn right now, and I think they won it last in. What was it,
94,
90,
I think.
90 something with
96,
Khalid
something like
Alameen
that.
and all them, I think it was, or some Richard Hamilton, one of them years.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all like that setup
Yeah,
for that
yeah.
format?
I love
I
parody.
love it.
It's also like that. I know people may not keep up as much and should, but the women's tournament is kind of like that.
Yeah.
They said this is the first year that Tennessee,
Go Tigers.
UConn,
Stanford.
come on, give me one, Stanford, and somebody hasn't been going to the Final
Final
Four,
Four.
Final
South
Elite
Carolina
Eight.
still in there?
South Carolina's still in.
It's
This
on
the first.
Texas. Is Texas still
This the
in
first
there?
time that this hadn't
Nope,
happened.
they got kicked out because
in
they
years.
coach looking too good. That's what they were focusing on. They were focusing on women reels rather than hoops.
But I like it. I like it for the
like it
NCAA
too.
tournament. I think it's finally like it's always good when sports can have a new parody, like a new king or a new person who ain't
Yeah.
never been there before. And we've seen basketball has been trending that way for quite a while. So
Go to that Elite Eight game. I just want to see what the score is. They was at the half.
and I just think it's something dope about like basketball being able to crown a new king. It's gonna be harder in football than basketball, but just to see new guards and in the girl side, just to see new teams coming across, it's something dope to see.
Yeah, but never gonna happen in football though. You got them same every year. You got about 3-4 people that can win.
But this is why
At max.
This is why I feel like
And usually it's only 2.
honestly, listen. Don't get me wrong, and please don't nobody attack me. It's gonna be hard to dethrone the Alabamas, the Clemsons, the
Georgia.
Ohio States, the Georgias.
Football a little
But-
different animal.
But when you start adding in these new teams, and you start getting a Kansas State that's peaking, and they've been playing together for 4 years because none of these niggas leaving to go to the league,
No,
and you starting to get it. Watch.
not in football.
The lowest
Okay.
seed, the lowest
Watch.
seed that can win is gonna be a 4 seed. I like it.
Just think about this,
What
dog.
you mean in basketball?
I like it.
Just think about it.
Well, nah, Texas still there.
Man,
but
fuck basketball. This
think
nigga
Miami
talking about
beat-
football.
Yeah, why we
God
talking about two
damn,
different
y'all on
things?
2 different goddamn things.
Y'all
Okay.
niggas switching. We was talking about
No, we
No,
started.
he responded to me.
I wasn't listening to him. I was looking at the bracket still. My bad. I'm sorry. But I know those, like I heard you, those Bamas and those people. Football is different. That shit ain't going nowhere like that. Basketball to me is a different
That's
animal.
not what we were saying though.
What you were saying. I'm sorry.
We was just saying that in a few years, you might find, just like in the NFL, where a nigga can be 8-8 and not dominant and make it to the goddamn championship game. You just riding them off because of who they are.
You can't compare the NFL to college.
I don't
I
think that
think
happens in college.
But
The
it's not gonna happen in
NIL
college.
the NIL has the ability to change it.
And that's what I was responding
Which is
to. I don't think
which,
that happens in college.
which is what's happening in college basketball, nigga. You wouldn't have never saw this in a minute. You was gonna keep blue bloods in there.
No,
the
this
blue
is
bloods are
COVID.
dead.
Nah,
this,
this
No,
ain't
this is
the-
COVID.
is not COVID.
This is COVID. They got
it's a
whole
lot of
extra
transfers
year
and
to
all
play.
that.
It's the
And
transfers.
NIL. Yes, it's a mix.
Transfers and
You will not
NIL.
see this next year. This is not going to be a trend.
You mean to tell me I'm not saying that he's gonna be there next year. I'm not saying that. But if Deion can get 3-4 years out of Colorado with his skill set, you don't think that Colorado can be in the mix?
Yeah.
Ain't that a new? You ever seen Colorado in the playoffs?
Didn't they win one?
Well, no, they got
Yeah,
they was
and
good. That's
fucking
like Cordell Stewart.
200 years ago.
Cordell Stewart was
Them niggas were wearing wooden shoes in the game.
And then, in my opinion, the same thing happens. They're gonna have 1 or 2 good years, and then they're just gonna be
Hey,
regular.
let me give you an example. Like, I know we including Georgia
They all
in the
have
thing, but Georgia
Rutgers.
used to be always good with Rick, and they would go to dead when it came time to be good.
Nah, they were going 10-2. That's different to me, man.
Yes, that's all I'm saying.
You can't name one
different, bro.
underdog that made it to the
They're
championship.
10-2. Like
in
I could
football.
get you win one more game a year now. Come on now.
Yeah, I get what y'all saying.
Say that again.
You can't name one underdog story. Like it's no Gonzaga's of football.
Because they only let 4 teams go.
Right, they only let 4 teams
that's
go.
that's what I'm trying to say.
If it was 16, the same 2-3 teams.
How many
gonna win.
times have you seen Appalachian State come into Michigan and beat their ass?
Once.
How many times you seen Louisiana Lafayette and Monroe come to Alabama and beat their ass?
Once.
Cool. I only got to be good that one time.
No, that's one game.
Right. And if I beat off Alabama,
But you never get into the playoffs.
if I beat Alabama, I'm playing Michigan.
But you're not getting to the playoffs.
They just showed it. If you put it to 12, nigga, you probably put a Tulane.
Ain't they going to
Probably
8?
put a
What they going to
Tulane in
now?
that bitch.
They 12.
They're going to
Tulane
12.
down show did just beat the USC team.
But I think they got to be good for more
You
than
remember
one
when
day.
Utah came over there and beat the brakes off Alabama?
In a bowl game, that wasn't
Yes,
the playoffs.
but that would have been a 12
Would've been
seed
a 12
playoff
play
game.
right.
And the outcome would have been different. You gotta admit that.
Oh man, just you don't have to be subjective. Just hear what I'm saying.
I would love to see it, but that's gonna be hard for me.
I was just about
I
to
don't
say,
think it's not
I
gonna
was
be
just
as hard
about
as
to
y'all
say,
think.
with the-
I'm
with
being
the-
subjective, and I don't think it's going to happen.
I understand.
With the expansion
A
of the
game or two,
playoffs,
but you
With
know,
the
you might see that.
and consistently.
Who the-
Tell-
all I'm saying,
Consistently.
listen, hear what I'm saying. If you the 12 seed,
Mm-hmm.
you draw Alabama, you beat Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama had a very bad game, but you beat Alabama. You got rid of the goddamn big dogs. Nigga, you're not going to face Alabama the next week. You playing Michigan.
You're going to lose.
Then you're gonna lose.
Maybe, maybe not.
Right. I was just
It's
about
going to be a
say.
little bit easier.
You're going to lose.
You gonna lose.
Yeah, man, y'all nigga crazy.
I think it's hard for
With
them.
the
Okay, well,
expansion,
let's say you do lose. Ain't Michigan being the champion different than Alabama?
No, it's
Yeah,
Michigan.
no, nigga. When Michigan last championship was?
So then it's
tell
gonna-
me.
So then
I
it'll
don't
be,
remember.
Okay, so then
That's
it'll
all
be
I'm
Georgia
saying.
or Clemson or maybe Auburn or maybe Florida or LSU.
It's gonna be the big powers.
It's gonna be them big boys, man. Like,
Maybe so,
I think,
but-
It's never gonna be Nevada.
But one time you might get one. But I'm saying consistently. I think college basketball is gonna be consistently like this, in my opinion.
Man, basketball.
They're gonna expand the playoffs,
Basketball just got like this.
It's been
Within the last 3 or 4 years, you've been seeing underdogs get closer. Now, nigga, look at the Final Four.
but
I get
that's- Todd,
and I agree, but
What?
I don't think football gonna do that.
Todd, what happens when a bunch of young niggas go into the gym and play a bunch of old niggas that been playing together for years?
They get washed out.
Washed out.
Basketball is a different sport. That would never happen in football.
Man, I
listen.
don't think it's as far as you think it is.
right.
You can't go play some 20-year-olds in flag football right now.
I just don't think it's as far away as you think it is, and I think you actually could. It depends.
What I'm
because the
saying-
niggas who used to win the flag football shit was not good.
was- yeah, they
them
were
niggas just knew how to pitch that bitch
strategic,
272 times and had a
fact.
setup to that shit.
I think them 12-team
but they're the
playoffs.
same age though.
Them 12-team playoffs gonna have 11 blue bloods in Appalachian State.
I don't think they have 11.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You got
Shit,
You
I
got
don't
to
think
treat it like you do
Appalachian State get
in
in there.
basketball, dog. The champions of whatever conference get to go and play in these playoffs games.
I don't
And
like
those
that.
playoff games. That's what I'm saying. With the
I don't like
expansion of
automatic
it,
bids.
it'll start
I do.
looking more like basketball. Because I mean, what the fuck? What's the use of winning?
If you
come to
UAB
USA and
and
you
you-
can't get an invite to the party. You
Hold
see
on,
what I'm saying?
Todd talking.
Oh.
Because shit, a team in the Final Four is from Conference USA. So if they win Conference USA, why they don't get invited to the party in football?
Thank you.
Because it ain't
Put-
64 teams.
Put in the best
No,
64
12.
teams.
It's not. It may
UAB.
be 12, but again,
I'm
it's
sorry.
expanded.
I-
Is what I'm
I-
saying.
I agree.
You
I'm
can't
sorry.
give me
Hold on,
6
let me-
SEC teams and 2 goddamn more ACT.
No,
I-
put the top 64 best teams in. UAB deserve to be in the
they're
tournament
not in
this
it
year.
though. They're not
I
in
said
it.
deserve.
I'm glad you put that up there, Dez. You deleted it. But just like Boise State when they went and kicked Oklahoma in the ass.
right.
That's all I'm saying, dog. Like that.
Like you can't just say it.
If they
it's
would have
gonna
played,
be one way when
my
you got to
opinion
play
is,
the game.
is if they would have played Alabama the next week, they'd have got their ass murderized.
You can't
Or
say that
LSU
because they
or
thought that people.
Georgia,
But
or
who did people
Florida
thought?
State.
People
Or-
thought that Boise State team was gonna get murderized by Oklahoma.
Fact.
People thought that Utah team was
gonna
gonna
get
get
destroyed
killed by
by
Alabama. You can't. That's why you do it.
But I think playoff football is it's a different animal, man. And that Boise State team, you know it, they're gonna get their ass murdered.
No, I don't know. I don't know that.
I think so.
I don't, because I thought that they was gonna get murdered by Oklahoma.
Well,
this is Oklahoma.
My opinion, they ain't beating 4 of them.
Yeah, maybe not. But
it's 2 of them.
But if they get rid of the goddamn Alabama, then they turn around and get Georgia, but then they lose to goddamn Oregon.
But with basketball,
and that's what I'm saying.
It's a new chance.
We've literally said on here it's gonna be the same 4 teams. You're getting sick of watching them same 4 teams each and every year in the playoffs. So if they expand that shit,
I like good football.
And
bro, I just like the best team to be there.
Right.
And we don't know because we're not allowing the best
in the fucking country. And they're playing.
Hold up. Don't talk over.
And they're playing it out. So you get 12 best teams just instead of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then the shit look different. That's all I'm saying.
And Appalachian State going to dead week 2 after they beat Michigan.
Man, last year
they are, man. Like,
you'd have had Tennessee in there. You'd have had Bama. You probably would have had LSU.
You can't put them teams in there and they didn't win their conference. That's what I'm saying. If you
so how many SEC teams you gonna have?
That's what I'm saying.
You gonna probably have about 4. Okay, that's 4.
And I don't think all of the champions making it.
They can't because it's only 12 teams. But if you put the big conferences, the bigger conferences, like
it's only 3
you
bigger
can't say
conferences.
64 teams.
It's only 3 or 4 bigger conferences. It's only
guys,
4 teams getting automatic.
Only thing I'm saying,
Tulane. You think Tulane should have been in it?
Hell no.
They getting their ass kicked.
Did you see Tulane this year in football?
That was good.
Who beat the shit out of USC?
Tulane, goddammit.
I didn't think that USC was that great.
And
in my opinion.
No, but you can't.
But you can't switch it. They one of the top teams. You just said it. In the Pac-12.
So they beat USC, but I
man,
don't think they was going to go and beat Georgia or Tennessee.
Maybe not. But they got USC out the way.
They got USC out
That's
the way.
one team. And I'm talking about winning it all.
They
made it. I'm talking about winning
in
it all.
football, you only need one game. That's why the goddamn
Who did Bama lose to this year
Who?
in football?
Nobody.
Bama.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
Who did they lose to in football?
They weren't that good. I don't remember.
Who they lost to, man?
Who they
Just
lost
say
to?
it. We don't give a
I
fuck
don't
about
really
that.
remember.
Y'all
Y'all
beat them, right?
I don't remember.
Y'all beat them.
They beat the fuck out of us.
LSU? They
Yeah.
beat Alabama?
I think they beat the
This
fuck.
nigga don't even know they beat Alabama.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Y'all beat them in Alabama, dog. On the 2-point conversion.
You're right.
That's the
It was a birthday
Right.
gift for me. You're right.
Right.
It was a birthday gift.
So y'all deserve.
And there was somebody else,
and
too.
y'all beat Bama. So
No. I said if we would have kept winning, but we lost a game that we shouldn't have lost. So we didn't deserve to be there at that point.
But what I'm saying to you is, you can't just put another
Kansas
team
State
out just because they
beat Kansas State in the Sugar Bowl.
No, he said, but
I'm talking
LSU
about-
beat them. Who beat them before?
I'm talking about.
We beat them
Bama.
2-30, and then somebody else beat them too, though. Tennessee. So they lost to 2 good teams.
You're not getting a Cinderella team in college football.
I just think
not.
it's different. I do. I do think
Man,
that.
Nick Saban told you, man.
Let's look
Anybody
at
they
the-
get on their
Can we look
schedule
at
in
the
front of them
final
to play,
rankings?
they're gonna get their best
Can we look at
game.
the final
He said
rankings of the
that.
season?
So
I've been guaranteeing you for
last year.
for 2 years now that the Big Ten is trash. So if I can guarantee that the Big Ten cannot fuck with the SEC, I can say can't nobody else do it.
So do you think Ohio State would beat Alabama this year? And they damn near beat Georgia?
2 big
No.
boys.
and see what I'm saying to you.
Look at this.
What I'm saying to you is no different. Yes, it's gonna be a SEC team, but you get more teams a chance at it. Like with TCU.
Not no Cinderellas. Not more Cinderellas.
TCU was a Cinderella.
No, I'm talking about this, man.
And they got their ass kicked because the best team might probably come from the SEC. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'd rather see a chance for other teams other than the.
I want to see.
Nigga, that's what the fuck we've been saying for the last goddamn 5
But
minutes.
they ain't gonna win. They get a chance.
Cool, but
think they
I
gonna
like
win.
seeing the
Like-
idea of
like-
a new team.
Like some of them South Florida teams deserve
That's
to
it.
be in an expanded playoff.
That's it, man.
Them 12
Goddamn.
teams on there right there. If you take USC out and put
USC got their ass kicked by Tulane.
Right.
USC gone.
That's why Tulane ahead of them.
And you put fucking any other teams under there and you
can't.
move them up.
You can't because the next 4 teams after them are real good teams. There's not no Cinderellas right after them. So if you take USC out,
Oregon State.
who you gonna? No,
Oregon
hold on,
State.
hold on. Don't
If you
talk
put-
over each other.
If you put Oregon State in that shit,
you can't.
They not in it. They ain't
Clemson
12.
they're not in it. But I'm saying,
You can't.
but you're
That's all-
saying
and
all
that's all
those
I'm
other
saying.
teams are just as good as USC. That's what you just said, right?
No, what the fuck you talking about? No, I said I didn't think that USC was that good, but I don't think those Cinderellas are as good.
On here, would you bet that LSU would beat TCU?
I would.
Well, hell yeah.
No,
okay.
I wouldn't.
That's my point exactly.
I would.
I wouldn't.
I would.
Nigga, they didn't beat Tulane.
They ain't play
You
Tulane.
said
They didn't play
TCU.
Tulane.
You said TCU and
LSU ain't
LSU.
played Tulane.
No, I thought you said USC.
Oh. He said
No.
He said LSU.
TCU and LSU.
You ain't
I'm
listening.
picking LSU all day long. And this is
I don't know why he picked
I'm picking
that.
USC.
I don't know why he picked that, but
Why you keep saying USC?
Who the fuck we said? TCU.
TCU.
TCU and LSU, nigga.
Oh yeah. TCU. LSU sorry than the motherfucker.
Double O got that nigga. Double O got that nigga.
TCU sorry than the motherfucker.
But they number 2.
Who? LSU.
TCU. on the final rankings.
Yeah, TCU would be
I thought I
LSU.
could see. Huh?
Nigga, you confusing yourself.
Now,
You just said
time
LSU,
out. Now, are y'all talking about TCU and LSU, right?
Yeah.
I'm picking TCU.
But you just said LSU.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'll take that
Pick
bet all day
TCU.
long.
I don't give a fuck. You can take it as much as you want. Y'all thought TCU was going to dead in the first round. Remember, everybody thought they was finna lose
did.
to whoever they lost.
I did.
Who they played.
Michigan.
Because they shouldn't have been in
They
there.
should. Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah,
big box
y'all say
third.
they shouldn't have been in there,
No.
but they won. That's
But
the parallel I'm
the
talking
game
about.
That Michigan game was a damn good game. They tried to get that bitch away.
And I keep telling y'all how trash the Big Ten is.
I'm not denying.
Hey, Michigan ain't that good.
I'm not denying that.
They good. But
I'm
they
not
ain't-
denying
They
that.
ain't-
They ain't somebody I'm fearing.
I was so glad
I
that
fear Ohio State more than Michigan.
I'm so glad that TCU got in there, even though they got their ass kicked by Georgia, which is what I thought would happen because Georgia was just superior. But I'm glad that TCU was there because they earned it, and that's a new team. I'm
And they
tired of
showed
seeing
they
the
didn't
same
need to be
shit.
there.
Cool, but you didn't beat them, so you don't deserve to be there. Them niggas try to put Alabama in that bitch.
No,
Yeah.
you didn't deserve to be there.
Exactly.
I agree.
That's all.
But
let's get out of here, man. We've been here for a long time.
Also, I think if it's 12 teams, Alabama beats
The
TCU.
NCAA, they changing the transfer portal rule. Basically now it's a lot of backlash. They saying that it's not putting the athlete first. Because if you transfer one time, cool, you good. But if you transfer that second time, you dead. You got to sit out. It's going back to you got to sit out. They're trying to stop kids from just transferring. But the problem that is hurting is for kids that, let's say you go to Florida. You don't get to get on the field, Florida. You don't do what you do, so you transfer to
A smaller
Miami. You go to Miami, but then the coach that you was there leave or get fired. You stuck at Miami.
Yeah, that fucks them up.
And so now they saying that hurts the kid. So I don't know y'all thoughts on it. I just say if they transfer and the coach get fired, then they should be able to go if they want. But if the coach don't get fired, then you stuck.
Yeah.
I like that.
I agree with that.
I like that rule. You
You
would
came
like
up
to
with.
see implemented. Yeah.
NCAA, you hear the dummies? Or whoever?
But if not, and if you just, man, at some point these kids got to compete. Or if you at Florida State and you really want to play, then drop down to somewhere where you know you playing from day one. Don't go transfer from Florida State to Miami.
Well, sometimes that works out.
It could, but that's your decision. At some point, you got to stick with your decision.
Yeah.
If that's
Caleb
it.
Williams, Oklahoma to USC.
So yeah,
And he already talking, I don't know if y'all saw that, but he already was saying that like he might stay all his years. Because he said he got so many things he want to try to accomplish.
Cap.
And then he making bread.
they always say they stay in the whole
Cap.
time.
I call Cap. Nigga.
Could
Cap. But I would like to see it. I was always a proponent of staying in school and finishing. Because, nigga, that's what I did. Like,
Especially now that you're getting paid.
You're getting paid, right? That's what I'm
Because
saying.
like I always
My
say
bun.
that when I played, they tried to get me to go play high school before. And I'm like, no, I ain't played no middle school ball because I spent all my years in park ball because I went to maximize it. And that's why I was running over niggas and being real good. And so when I got to college, to high school ball, I felt like, to me, that helped me because I felt like I was coming from a place of just being good. So I'm going to step into this next realm of being good. Whereas you stepping off, if I'd have did it 2 years earlier, I probably would have been a little nervous or not thinking I was as good, in my opinion.
Confidence builder.
Yeah. Let me go run over a couple of these little niggas. 'Cause I was
Just
running-
like the North Carolina guy coming back for his 5th year. Back cop.
All them niggas coming
he
back.
was supposed to be gone last year.
All of
Yeah.
them could have been gone.
But they were saying his NIL deal because he really ain't an NBA talent. I don't think so. It's more than you'll be making overseas.
To my back out?
I think he's an NBA talent.
I
for a
don't think he
couple
got a
years.
position.
How tall is he?
6'8", 6'7".
6'8",
Well, I will
6'9".
say this year
he's
definitely hurt him. But all them niggas goddamn could have went somewhere last year.
But if he's 7 foot, he gone, right?
Yeah, because you got a bona fide position.
With the
That
same-
NBA
with the
shit
same-
real
with the same
tricky
talent.
too, bro.
With the same
yeah,
talent.
but at 6'8", you
That
can't-
shit way
can't teach
different.
height.
That shit, because you'll get a nigga like B. Miller, who probably gonna be the 3rd overall pick, and you got a nigga that's been scoring that bitch like Drew Timme, that nigga like the all-time leading scorer, and he may not get drafted.
He ain't got no position.
But them
look
boys,
31
them
years
niggas
old.
like they
He
quick.
look like
He probably about 24.
His back
So
probably
it's
hurt
like,
right
you
now.
know,
But you couldn't lock the door on them niggas.
them niggas was shooting the skin off that.
And playing D. Them niggas.
Why that shit?
I haven't watched UConn all year. Is the black guy still their coach or somebody else?
No, they big guy. Allah.
They got
Yeah,
he
Kevin
took
Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Get your ass out.
That my boy out of there.
They been about
Got
3
the
years
brother,
now.
the
ain't
coach.
Yeah,
Got him out of there and got good.
Yeah, they got him out of there. What y'all think about the coach from Kansas State? Did y'all see what he did? After FAU kicked him in the ass. He went to the press conference, did his thing, and then he went into the locker room, hollered at the coach from FAU, and FAU coach let him talk to the team. And he told him, man, y'all one of the hardest opponents that we played all year. I want y'all to stay focused. If y'all stay focused, nobody can beat y'all. Y'all the hardest team we've ever played.
I like that.
And if y'all stay focused, y'all the sky's the limit for y'all. Y'all will win this thing easily.
Who's their coach? Is it Weber still? Or
It's Tang. Somebody Tang.
He a black guy.
They hasn't checked that now. We can't get it.
Yeah, that's some shit a black
Kansas
guy
State
do.
I forgot.
head basketball
That's some
coach.
shit a black guy do, and I like that, man. That's dope as fuck. I like that, and that's pretty cool. All those-
Charles Barkley was like, man,
And
that's
that-
the most classiest shit I've ever seen in my life.
That's gonna make some
He was
of
like,
these young
aside
kids want to play for
from,
him.
he said, aside from playing, representing the country in the Olympics, he was like, man, I just thank CBS for this opportunity to be able to be around these young kids, and this atmosphere is just different.
Charles Barkley make the tournament so much better. Well, not so
That
much
whole little
better,
setup,
but
him and Kenny.
Yeah, it's already was a great thing. And Candace Parker, too. I hate when they split them up. I wish they put all of them together. But Barkley being on that man just great at what he do.
I fuck with Candace Parker for showing her kids some character on TikTok. She got a toddler. He like 2. He was about to dunk and she slapped that shit.
You ain't ready yet.
He's like, nah, not in this mommy house, nigga. Not in this house.
Brother, take that shit to Little
Take that shit to Toddlerville, little nigga.
Moving on into the dummy of the week. Dumb ass, stupid ass dummy. I got 2.
Give it to him.
I'm gonna let y'all pick. Who y'all want to bring to the principal's office?
Both of them.
We got for shizzle my nizzle.
Oh, that white bitch crazy. I know she can't say it.
Oh, we got the backward shoes.
I don't know the backward shoes.
I don't know the backwards
The
shoes.
backward shoes is
Mischief.
it's one of those fucking companies. Mischief. That's it. I'm sorry, Dez.
Yeah, Dez ain't checked out. You fucked up my boy.
Mischief. Yeah, he ain't. Like, now he back. He alive. But Mischief is releasing a shoe that can be worn backwards.
Yeah, I thought they made the red boots at Twilight.
They did.
But how
did.
they go backwards though?
But the backward shoe, there you go right there. Far left, Dez. Same row, far left. Boom.
Click on that.
That's the backward shoe.
That shit look the stupid shoe. So if I wear it backwards, I'm gonna have socks in the front of my shit.
Yeah.
No,
'cause
you
it's-
can't do it that way. You
can't.
gotta
You gotta put it in that way.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Or maybe you put it that way and you got a
toes
sandal,
just
an open toe sandal.
So it's not the both way shoe. It's the backward.
It's a backward
I was
shoe.
thinking you could put that bitch on both.
Who y'all want to bring for shizzle my nizzle or the backward shoe?
The backward shoe.
I
The
said both
backward
of them.
shoe hard
Both
to
of
give
them.
up.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Mischief. Bring y'all motherfucking ass to the principal's office.
You stupid ass.
I don't know what's going on. It's a flat viral creation. I guess these are the same people like y'all said made the red boot shoe. Has come up with a backward shoe. If y'all haven't seen it, just go ahead and do yourself a service and Google it.
Don't.
Yeah.
That shit look dope.
No matter which way you wear, I think you can wear it both ways. Hoop.
You gotta be able to wear that both ways. 'Cause
Then you
like-
just wear it with no socks the other way.
What you do with the sock?
Oh, you put your
though?
own
No,
sock
you wear it
on.
with no sock.
You put your own sock on.
No. If you wear it the other way, you got open toe shoe. Nigga, that's
Open
the new
toe
grill.
tennis shoe.
That's the new grill masters.
Number
nigga.
in that bitch. You wear the bitch on the grill if you want.
I don't know what the fuck y'all was thinking, but I guess somebody gonna buy it, so might as well do it because
Man,
people
they hit-
stupid.
they
yeah,
hit
yeah,
one
yeah.
time,
Yeah,
so-
the red shoe people keep buying it. But for that, bringing y'all ass around the dummies, y'all are the dummy of the week. Dumb ass, stupid
Boy, look at
ass.
that
nigga.
shit. You can't. Boy, that shit ain't nothing.
You definitely
but
gonna get a nigga to say, "Oh, them whole swag, fool." You just don't know flavor, fool.
One
You gonna
side
get a
like
nigga saying
flip-flop,
that
one
shit.
side like a tennis shoe. You get it?
No.
Yeah, but I don't. I'll tell you what I ain't gonna get. A pair of them.
Nigga,
Can a white
Debo
lady
Sam,
say
you
for
had them
shizzle my
hoes
nigga?
on.
Hell no. She said,
Because you know exactly
but
what
you know
she's
what's
saying.
crazy? She probably don't know what for shizzle my nizzle was until she had to go to bed.
So in that instance,
Because they fired the fuck out of
so
her.
in that instance, is it fucked up that she said it? If she didn't know?
I mean, it's cool that you didn't know, but she didn't.
A lot of white folks when they
Ignorance of the law is no excuse.
There's a lot of shit we don't know and get in trouble for.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
That's true.
Fucking girl.
Whoopi just got in
Fucking
trouble
girl,
for
Martin, so
saying
great.
for saying
Fucking
something.
girl.
I got gypped.
Oh, yeah, I got gypped. You can't say I got gypped. You can't say you spaz. You can't.
I can say I ain't get chipped. I got.
I can't wait till I see a celebrity say they going on a picnic.
Pick a nigga.
Pick a nigga.
They trying to pick a nigga.
What you going to do? What the fuck is you going to do?
Any other news and information we forgot to add?
King Hero, what you watching? Real quick.
Succession coming on
Tonight.
Secession on tonight.
BMF.
Did you watch Billy the Kid?
No, you ain't telling them about Billy Kid.
Cause I'm watching it on your MGM shit.
No,
They
you're
said
not. No, you're not watching on my
man.
shit.
That shit. They say they ain't get rid of password sharing. So fuck.
They not.
And you paying for it, so we paying for it. We share money. But because I saw it on that shit and it was already watched for the Ace. But Billy the Kid is pretty cool. But it's the actual Billy the Kid, the cowboy. It's his little short story. That Godfather of Harlem is fucking fire.
It's fucking amazing.
I don't know how true is it as far as them just being friends in general.
Yeah, no, that's true. They was friends.
And see, I didn't.
And
know
he
that.
was protected.
I didn't know Malcolm X and fucking Bumper Johnson was really
Johnson.
friends.
I can see how they could. I see how that could happen. That's Harlem. You know, he the king of Harlem, and what he do. This man is. You know, I could see that.
And so a lot of people.
Malcolm X started tripping though. If he would have let him protect him, then.
And I'm sure we're
would've
not
turned out
getting the full everything, but I also get that some points he was like, "Nah, I'm not about to be frisking my people to come in to see me." You know, like shit, like
Oh
that.
hell yeah, I'm frisking all you niggas.
Just
Nah,
like
you gonna
you
run some
said that
people
your
off.
ass was going to Mardi Gras with 200 goddamn security guards. Them Mobile would tear your ass up.
You gonna have somebody saying, "No, don't go to Mardi Gras."
Man, that nigga get this punk ass nigga away from Mardi Gras, man. That nigga he fucking it up.
No, because I'm gonna be on Government Street.
No, you said you was gonna be in front of Q House. You did say that.
I'm gonna be in the Q house.
Yeah, I hear you. I watched that doc.
Security.
What's that shit? The plane that disappeared.
Oh,
MH370.
Yeah.
Pretty good doc. I mean, if you in the docs, if you know when you watch a doc, you have to have patience. But it was crazy the different theories that they came up with, and it let you kind of pick what you think is the best theory. They give 3-4 different theories, and each one of them they go through the evidence of why. And then there's some people like dispelling the theory. So like it's kind of cool, man. It's cool as
So
doc.
it was no real answer.
No, because nigga, they ain't found that motherfucker.
That bitch just not here no more.
If it's this, then it goes here. If it's this, it goes here.
You get the luxury of figuring out what you think is the best option.
Did you watch more than one of them?
Yeah, nigga, I watched the whole thing. It's 3-part series. It's about an hour each, and each one of them is a theory. It's pretty dope.
Did you finish Your Honor?
I never watched it.
Oh, you never even started.
So that means I got two seasons to watch. I'm gonna watch it. I got two seasons.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Walt.
You want to watch that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Mom been telling me about that.
That
Walt.
shit hard.
That's what.
Oh, Walter White.
I finally started watching Snowfall. Caught all the way up. Man.
What you mean you finally started?
So you ain't
I
watched it
had
ever?
been watching it this season.
When you
okay.
So you watch previous seasons.
Yeah, I've watched all the other Snowfall seasons, but I just started watching season 6, the last season.
Okay.
Is it Louis' fault?
I'm so fucking Louis.
Fuck Louis.
Man, why that shit made me so mad last night, dog. I got caught up on that shit, bro.
I'm just doing this for self-worth. Nigga, you fucked up the best plug in plug history. Ain't no having to run off. You wouldn't have got Franklin fucked up.
Well,
everything was moving.
Well, everything was moving.
Don't take your ass to Arkansas and be the man of Arkansas, which I thought you was gonna do.
But the nigga did kill Franklin daddy though, so that did kind of change shit for him and Franklin. But she wanted to be at the forefront of shit. She got Jerome killed. I don't know what nobody say. She did.
Oh, definitely. Well, Jerome was tripping.
Yeah, he was wild. He started drinking and got loose.
He was just on the street.
Was done with that shit, bro.
Yeah, but
he was acting
leave
like
LA.
He was acting like 6ix9ine.
Man.
He went to LA Fitness.
I'm out of LA Fitness with it.
He went to LA Fitness.
My man said you finna go and get on the plane to Jamaica. And he was out. Like,
he should have did it.
He should have. Yeah, niggas always get killed when they about to go leave
because they go do some crazy shit.
Just leave. Yeah. Nigga went to the car lot. The damn mechanic like.
So, but if you
it's definitely Louis' fault.
If you him,
nigga
said Louis.
I said Louis.
Oh, okay, I thought you said Louis. But if you him, do you go get Louis?
Nah, fuck Louis.
You got to go get Louis.
Yeah,
because Franklin was willing to go get her, so you got to be willing to go get her.
Yeah. Hey man, you coming? A word? All right.
Nah, you got to go. You going to get Courtney.
All right.
You going to get Courtney.
Alright.
Any other news or information we forgot to add on?
Not by
Well,
me.
on that note, we'll be back next week like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave.